Welcome on in, everybody. I, of course, am Dr. Delay, bringing you coverage of Game 3 of the series between the Brewers and the Pirates. The Pirates, of course, taking the first two games of the series, looking for a sweep. We'll see if it's going to happen. It's going to be a tough task for the Pirates, but hey, they've already taken the series, which many people did not think would happen. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully all is going well in your neck of the woods. The Brewers today, 59-36. The Pirates, 49-47. Both teams trying to turn that record over into the next tens column. Brewers, of course, looking for win number 60. The Pirates looking for win number 50. And, of course, here's a look at the head-to-head. The Pirates, of course, I think they still have the third most runs in all of baseball. I thought they may have had the second. I don't think that's the case, no. So, third most runs in baseball. Brewers, of course, no slouch. They can put up runs very, very well. Of course, they do a good job of allowing less runs. But, again, the Pirates, hey, they've already taken the two, so that's pretty good. The ERA did spike up a little bit for the Brewers from a 3.33 to a 3.36. So, again, that offense of the Pirates, they can put up runs and in a hurry. A look ahead at the pitching matchup. So there's no Mizorowski. Mizorowski, I guess, is tired. I'm not kidding. I'm not talking smack. That is what Coach Murphy said, fatigue. So it's going to be Robert Gasser on the mound for the Brewers. Hopefully he doesn't throw any gas. But he is a lefty. He's a lefty. And the Pirates, again, do struggle against lefties. They did win yesterday, albeit, again, a rare pitcher's duel. Really shocking. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So, again, can the Pirates put up runs? They put up 3 yesterday. Will it be enough today? We hope so, because Paul Skeens on the mound. But, again, still hasn't been the greatest. Had a decent outing last time. 6 innings, 2 earned. I mean, they will take that. Of course, that's still something you would kind of expect on the lower end of Paul Skeens, considering that it would be a 3 ERA and his Cy Young years, 1.9697 ERA in those respective years. All right, we'll look at the wild card. Again, things have been going good for the Pirates as far as results around the league. The Marlins, they're currently getting wrecked by the Indians, so that's going to help the Pirates. And, of course, unfortunately, though, one thing that is kind of a drag is that the Braves, unfortunately, came into Pittsburgh, took 2 of 3, albeit the Pirates were winnable games for the Pirates. The Cardinals, they've had their way with the Braves, so the Cardinals, again, looking like they may be claiming that final spot before the break, depending, of course, how the Marlins game goes. So, but again, the Pirates battling back, 3 games back, still very much in it, even with the loss today. It's very exciting times to be a Pirate fan. We'll just hope that the second half of the year is very kind to the Pirates. Look here at the NL standings. Again, the Brewers, of course, on top in the NL Central. I don't really foresee that changing at all, to be honest with you. But again, maybe the Pirates can make some headway and move up on that list. And that is pretty much it. Starting lineups for each of the respective teams. We'll start with the visiting Brewers. Christian Yelich going to be leading off for the Brewers. He's DHing today. It'll be Jackson Chourio out in left. Bryce Terang's playing second base. Jake Bauers is at first. Gary Sanchez is behind the plates for the Brewers. Garrett Mitchell out in center. Sal Frelick is out in right. Joey Ortiz at shortstop, and Braden Shoemake. The Brewers made a trade acquiring Shoemake, and I don't recall who they sent down or whatever, but Shoemake will be making his Brewers debut today. So we'll see how he looks in the Brewers uniform. As for the Pirates, Jake Mangum out in center field. That is an inaccurate batting average. I will change that when I can. Brandon Lau is at second base. Let me actually change that now. That is really bothering me. Give me like 20 seconds if you don't mind. That is frustrating. He's batting 31, folks. It's just been a bad year for Jake Mangum. All right, we got Brian Reynolds out in left. Asmerlin Valdez is out in right. Let's see here. Click in that. That should update in a few seconds. There you go. All right, so Ryan O'Hearn at first. Nick Gonzalez is at third base. Marcel the strikeout Ozuna is DHing today. Jared Giollo is at short. Henry Davis is catching. All right. Hello, how's it going, everyone? Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We enter today 15 subscribers away from 10K. Would be cool to get it today. Really would love to do it. If we don't get it today, we probably get it sometime tomorrow or Tuesday. But I'd like to try to get it done today in front of the Pirates fans. Would be cool. Would be cool. Who the heck is Shoemake? Came over from the Astros. Actually, not terrible. Not a bad player at all. Or, you know, at least when I've covered him. I've covered the Astros a few times this year. Hustles. Good hustler there. He will hustle and he'll give you an all right bat off the bench, I would say. We'll see. Maybe he's not that for the Brewers, but that's what I saw for the Astros. All right, Christopher, appreciate you for tuning in. Sam, thank you for tuning in. Anthony, Chris, Kurt, Russell, Woodworking Tech, thank you guys all for hanging out for this one, as well as Phil and Company Magic. Thank you for hanging out. Carl, good luck with your Orioles highlights. Thank you, man, for hanging out. Saw you in Joey's stream. Joey is covering today's game as well. All right, so I'm not too sure what the delay is all about. You know, usually when it's on a national network, there's always a delay. It's always frustrating. Oh, well. Well, anyway. But, yeah, they're showing off Mizorowski in the dugout. And, yeah, not playing today. Fatigue, you know, again, just he throws hard. That's something that, you know, we've all kind of wondered. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. We're now Sam Darnold subscribers away. Kenneth Gainwell subscribers away. You know, can he go a full season? And this is kind of a concern because, you know, you're about to get a break, too. That's the thing. You know, you can pitch him, and then he rests. But, well, they're going to go with they want him to pitch after. And it's my understanding that he's not pitching in the All-Star game either. So, I don't know. It's a little concerning if you're a Brewers fan, but, you know, it's better to have him later than now. So, if you're a Brewers fan, you know, it's probably for the best. Maybe, I don't know. Don't want to throw away games, but each game individually is not as important, you know, as, say, the NFL. So, I don't know. Looks like we are, I would say, lined up pretty good. Again, when it comes to national games, I will probably be I'll be a little bit behind. So, again, I do apologize on that. But for the most part, I will be I'll still be calling a game, and I'll be here. All right, so just realized the chat wasn't on the screen, so I apologize there. All right, let's see. Appreciate you guys again. Thank you for the kind words. How's it going, Pringle? It be, man. Good to see you. Give a shout-out to the Pirates fans in Ireland. Shout-out to all my Pirates fans in Ireland. Appreciate your updates again. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, I appreciate you for your generosity yesterday. Thank you very much. Ridland, thank you for tuning in. Match again. Thank you, everyone. Travis, how about 10K? Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. Brian, how's it going? Let's go, Bucks. You know it's... How's it going, Z-Man? Paul Skeens has some arm fatigue, in my opinion, but continues to pitch. Explains the loss in top-end velocity. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's by design or not, but definitely... It's shocking, because Skeens is a big guy. I don't know. He's 6'6", 250, so I find that really hard to believe. You would think it's natural for him, but maybe not. Severed, how's it going? Yeah, hoping the Pirates can come through for sure. For sure. All right, looks like we're about ready as Yelich is stepping in the box. As we are about underway again. Yeah, Magic, I thank you again for hanging out, Magic and Campbell. Yelich stepping into the box, batting .243, OPS of .705, 6 homers and 31 RBIs on the season. Skeens on the mound. He readies, he kicks, he deals. Fastball upstairs, ball one, as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Believe it or not, the Pirates, with what they did yesterday, now have the most wins in the daytime of all of Major League Baseball. That's fired in there for a called strike 101. They are 25-17 during the day. So that tells you how they are at night. So, yeah, that's I'm not kidding. They have the most runs in all of MLB, AL, NL during the daytime. So they just cannot play at night for some reason. Much better team, I suppose, when the sun is shining. That misses outside, 2-1. Skeens ready, deep breath. As he begins the windup, here is the pitch as Yelich pops it up, and that's going foul. Just finished helping your dad with yard work. How you doing? I'm doing all right, Alex. Gonna get that work in the morning for sure. Good afternoon. How's it going, Tracy? Welcome on in. Yeah, everything's going well. Everything is swell. The 2-2 to Yelich. That's a ground ball to short. Oh, Triolo fumbles the ball, picks it up, throws the first hand. He's got him. Oh, my goodness, Triolo. What in the world is going on with him? First game yesterday almost cost the Pirates the game. It did take a bad hop, but again, just, I don't know what was happening there, but he ends up getting the out. That's all that matters is the result. But just interesting. He has not been exactly what you'd expect from a solid defensive, player. Here's the pitch to Chourio. Fakes the bunt, pulls it back. It's in there for a called strike, 0-1. Chourio batting .281, OPS of .831, 13 homers, 36 RBIs on the season. 0-1 to Chourio. Skeens delivers. Sweeper in there. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 to Chourio. Change your background to Esmeralda Valdez. Valdez is pretty good. 0-2. Skeens begins his windup and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. There we go. His first strikeout of the day. And hopefully the first of many for Paul Skeens. Campbell's in timeout. Oh, well, been there. Been there. Been there, done that. Not fun. Rumor is that the 10,000 gets 10,000. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Didn't hear it from me or anyone associated with the channel. The pitch. That's fired in there for a called strike, 0-1. Terang at the plate batting .266. OPS of .817, 13 homers, 58 RBIs. 1 for 8 in the series, but his lone hits netted the Brewers with 2 RBIs. 0-1, the pitch to Terang. That's a little tapper to short. Triolo charging in. Gathers, eats it up, throws the first and he gets it. Oh, man, I thought it ate it up, but, somewhat recovered. And is able to throw to first. Triolo's just kind of, I don't know. He definitely needs to sit down for a little bit, I think. Regardless, 1-2-3 inning for the Brewers. We go to the bottom of the first inning at 0-0 in Pittsburgh. I do appreciate you for the sub. Thank you very much. 13 subscribers away from 10K. That is pretty cool. All right. Again, your starting line for the Pirates: Mangum, Lau, Reynolds, Valdez, O'Hearn, Gonzalez, the strikeout, Ozuna, Triolo, and Davis. All right. Who else do we have here? Island loves you. I don't know about all that, but I appreciate it. It's going to be tough without Connor Griffin. Yes. Well, in the end, that's why we made the trade, I guess. I'm assuming we traded for the other Gonzalez, Jacob Gonzalez. Now, it is my understanding that he is not good against lefties because he did not start yesterday against the lefty Drowan, not starting today. And I did a little research, and, he hasn't had the most at-bats against lefties, but he's not that great. I believe he's like 2 for 13 against left-handed pitching this year, so I guess that's what the Pirates are looking at. Like, well, yeah, Triolo much better against lefties, supposedly. He is, but, you don't really see it. And then Gonzalez will be starting against the right-handed pitching, I imagine, after the break. So that's what we can hope for. Easy to hit in the Major League? No, sir. Appreciate you, Star, for hanging out for this one. And again, thank you for the updates. Thank you for the €5 super chats. I do appreciate it. W's in the chat for updates. I didn't even see it, to be honest with you. I appreciate you, man. I just happened to look up and I saw a notification on the top of my end. All right. Robert Gasser on the mound for the Brewers. That is not it. 4.15 ERA on the season as Gasser delivers a pitch, and Mangum sends this to left. Chourio jogging to his right and makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Brandon Lau, batting .247, OPS of 807, 21 home runs, and 64 RBIs. How's it going, Liberty? Welcome on in. Yes, appreciate it. It is, yeah, it's getting real. It's getting real. Tough 9-game stretch. Yep, for sure. For sure, but, you know, the Pirates have been able to do all right. You know, even with the tough competition. The pitch to Lau, that's fired in there for a called strike, 0-1. The whole team is going against lefties. Yeah, I know. I hear you. Is the new Gonzo speedy or not speedy? I don't know. We might just do 2 Gonzaleses. I don't know if he's fast. As Lau sends this to right. That is going to go foul. Yeah, I'll have to look, do some research on him to see if he's fast. If he's not fast tonight, there's no way I can use Speedy Gonzalez for him. How's it going, Pine? Welcome on in. Good luck to your Phillies. You guys got skoo-ball today. Pirates fans pulling for the Tigers for sure. Need some help. Again, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 12 subs away. 0-2 count. Gasser delivers a sweeper outside, ball 1. Let's see, is Foxy here? Foxy or Seema? Yeah, Foxy, how's it going? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Here's the 1-2 as Lau fouls this back. We got 2 Foxes, and I believe they're both Philly fans. Crazy. What is it about Phillies? The Phillies and the Foxes. Miz starting today. He is not. Yeah, tired. 1-2 to Lau. Gasser delivers as Lau sends this to right. Is it fair? It is foul. Oh, man. Oh, just pulled it a little much. He's seen the ball well. It has been a little bit since we've really seen a Lau pal. We could use a Lau pal. That was a hanging breaking ball, too. Oh, he just got in front of it. 1-2 to Lau. That's a sweeper down and away. Holds up in time, 2-2. You're calling in at 2 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Donna. I've been there. Been there, done it. Been there, done that. Hey, can you come in? I mean, yeah. Okay, great, thanks. And then hangs up. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, I feel so valued. That's fouled back 2-2. Yep, working. Good and bad memories from all that stuff. Oh well. 2-2 to Lau. Gasser sets. He kicks and fires. That's in there, but not called a strike. Looks like he's going to challenge a delayed challenge there by Sanchez. And that is going to be a strikeout. I don't know how he was allowed to challenge that. Waited a good bit. So Lau with the backwards K, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. He's batting .282, OPS of 874, 14 homers and 58 RBIs. Can't watch the game. I'm sorry, Chris. I will do my best to make it look good in your head, as that's going to be a breaking ball downstairs, ball 180 on the sweeper. Like Lau Pal, I don't know. Lau Pal just rhymes with his last name, you know, Lau. 1-0 to B-Ray as Gasser kicks and delivers a changeup inside, 2-0. How's it going, Jay? Welcome on in. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Sinbin, how's it going? Welcome on in. 2-0 to Reynolds. The pitch as Reynolds pops it up, and that's going to go. Well, maybe it's in play. It's not. It's a foul ball souvenir. Folks, make sure to check out Sinbin Stream for all your hockey and baseball needs. Been covering a lot of baseball lately. And, of course, again, if you love hockey, you will love Sinbin Stream. So make sure to check out our friend of the channel, Sinbin. It is free. It is free to subscribe. I'm subscribed to Sinbin. You need to be subscribed. Here's the 2-1. So that's going to be found back 2-2. for the players that you know, because I don't know. Well, I mean, like I said, I don't know. We just kind of made that up. We just made up the Lao Pal Man Gun because he had a nice throw and right. It's not really a great throwing arm, but Man Gun. B-Ray, we did B-Rob. Esmerlin, I would say the Magician. Ryan O'Hearn. I don't know if we really... Do we have one for O'Hearn? Not too sure. 2-2 to Reynolds. Gasser delivers as Reynolds sends this to right, and that's a foul ball. O'Hearn, what did you guys have? You guys, there's some of you guys that have something for O'Hearn. We have Speedy Gonzalez. We have Marcel the Strikeout. Ozuna. Trio, no. For Triolo. Henry Davis. I don't think we have anything for Davis. I don't know. We have some names. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Reynolds. We go. Reynolds is really upset about that one. Oh, my gosh. Slamming down his baseball bat and helmet and everything. We go to the top of the second. 0-0 in Pittsburgh. 2 up for the Brewers will be Jake Bauers, Gary Sanchez, and Garrett Mitchell. Oh, heard him. That's right. Oh, heard him. I have yet to really say that. But yes, I've seen you guys say it. The O'Hearn burn. I like that. I like that. Oh, the O'Hearn burn. That can work. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's uneventful. Yeah, no, for sure. You'll be listening in the Yarte. All right, well, yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's a chill day. All right, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. We're back to 13 away. That's okay, though. It happens. Again, we just go up and down. That's the thing. I put it up there. You know, it's going to look, when it goes down, it's always like, well, it is what it is. But, yeah, again, thank you guys for hanging out for this one. Again, 13 subs away from 10K. There's a solid chance we get it done today. We'll see. We shall see. And again, I don't think there's any other games happening right now. So we're not going to really go over any of the scores yet. Yeah, there's nothing happening. So we will wait on that. But at the end of the, usually second or third inning, that's when we start looking at scores from across Major League Baseball. Blue Jays play at 3:10. I don't think I'll be able to redirect over there. We'll have to see if there's anyone else on. I'm sure there'll be plenty of games on. So BW could be an option. Looks like District Nation. I imagine the Mets play early. They haven't redirected the Pure General in a while. So, all right, we're back in action here. Jake Bauers batting .267, OPS of .881, 18 homers, 59 RBIs on the season. The pitch, as that's going to be found back 0-1. Zuna Tuna. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Skene's going to shine today. Hope so. Hope so, Beck. Appreciate you for hanging out. Connor Goner, that's a good one. I like that. 0-1 Bauers. He kicks, he deals a sweeper downstairs. And it's 1-1. Again, thank you for the sub. We're back. We're back at Terry Bradshaw, subs away. 1-1. Skeens rocks and fires a fastball upstairs. 2-0, only 95 miles an hour. That's, ooh, that is no bueno. Don't like that. That's not a good thing to see. You don't want to see that. 2-1. Skeens delivers as that's going to be sent out to left center field. Backing up as Reynolds at the track and makes the catch for out number 1. And, yeah, that's a little concerning. You don't want to see 95. I can't remember. Was it 91 or 92 miles an hour we saw from Skeens earlier in the year? That was just like, that was out of nowhere. Like, oh my gosh. That was when I was like, okay, this guy isn't the same. All right. That'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Played in the second game yesterday. The pitch as Sanchez sends this to center field. Running is Mangum coming in, and he makes the catch for out number 2. All right, so 2 away for Garrett Mitchell, batting .274, OPS of .823, 8 homers, and 43 RBIs. Yeah, Terry Bradshaw away once more. Yep, that's how it goes. This game is on Peacock exclusive, right? I don't know. I actually am not aware of how that works, as that's in there for a cold strike. Because I know some Peacock games you can watch locally. I'm like, I don't know what the difference would be. Peacock is just like, oh, okay, I want to call this game too, alongside the RSNs. I don't know. Really, just weird. Makes it weird for the fans. That's a ground ball to second. Throws to first for out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Brewers. We go to the bottom of the second, 0-0 in Pittsburgh. Only on Peacock. Okay. Well, there you go. Hour, Mean Skeens. Like, somewhat. Mean Skeens works. All right, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. We're trying to get to 150 likes. Again, likes just push out the stream to more and more potential viewers trying to catch the game. And, of course, tells YouTube that the small channel is doing a good job. Of course, we're trying to graduate from small channel to medium-sized channel today. Though I will probably still say I'm a small channel because that's the mentality I have. Just the mentality of... I'm like the... No offense, by the way, if there's any, guys that are short, but, I have the mentality of like a 5'2" guy, always like, just always angry, trying to like always have a chip on my shoulder, always want more. I don't know. Does that make any sense? You know what I'm talking about. Probably explained it terribly, but you know what I'm talking about. We all know. All right. Anyway, Esmeralda Valdez, Ryan O'Hearn, and Nick Gonzalez going to be due up for the Pirates. For the record, I'm 5'10". If anyone was wondering on the actual height of Dr. Lay. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're Drew Bledsoe, subscribers away 11. Carson Wentz. No real 11s, really, for the Steelers. Chase Claypool, but he was a bum. Blue Jays, White Sox are next Sunday and on Peacock this time. I don't want. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, I don't want to be locked out for sure. I understand. Let's go on Flat Earth. Welcome on in. I know it's only 2 letters there, Flat Earth, but try not to do that. I hear you, though. I understand. I hate all the stupid deals that MLB and NFL are doing. It's really bad. They are really taking advantage of the people that love sports, and it's going to bite them in the butt one day. They will. I mean, they're going to grow to... It's going to be like the Roman Empire. They're going to collapse if they don't chill out. All right. Valdez with a check swing. I guess he made contact. 0-1. Valdez batting .311, OPS of 1092, 10 homers, and 26 RBIs on the season. Here's the 0-1 of Valdez. Valdez hits this to left. Oh, it's off the third baseman's glove. Oh, and Valdez might have an extra base because... the ball was slowed down. Left fielder still doesn't have it. Gets it now. Throws it in. Valdez with the leadoff double. Look at that. Valdez, the magician, puts some spin on that ball. And that's the new Brewer Shoemake at third. So I'm sure the Brewer fans are already thinking, this guy stinks. Off the glove of Shoemake. Trying to make a sliding stop there. But hey, Valdez with the leadoff double. Not your typical one, but again, that's the magician putting that magic on that baseball. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn batting .283, OPS of 823, 16 homers, 61 RBIs. The pitch is a sweeper in there for a called strike. 0-1. Julio Jones. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot Julio Jones. That's disgraceful. I'm a disgrace. Oh, that's shameful. 0-1 to O'Hearn. The pitch, as that's fouled off his foot. 0-2. Kent Graham. Okay, yeah, we're good with Julio Jones. Kent Graham. Chuck Noblock. I don't even know who that is. I think I'd rather Kent Graham. I have no idea. I appreciate you again. Dishin, appreciate you again for hanging out. Here's the 0-2 as O'Hearn sends this to right field. It is high off the wall. Look at that. Frelick still picking it up. He throws it in. O'Hearn sliding. He is safe, and Esmeralda scores. An RBI double for Mr. O'Hearn. And the Pirates lead 1-0. Hoist the cone. Hoist the cone, folks. The Pirates lead 1-0. Breaking ball down and away. O'Hearn hit one. It was high off the wall as well. I thought it had a chance. Oh, just missed by a couple of feet. And Frelick had trouble with it in right. And that allowed O'Hearn to really get in safe and sound. Because it really, I mean, Frelick played it well as far as the angle. He was right there. May have been out at second. Speedy Gonzalez hits this right to the third baseman, Shoemake, for out number one. I didn't get to grab Speedy in time. That's why he lined out for out number one. All right, that'll bring up Marcell, the strikeout. Ozuna batting .201, OPS of .606, 7 homers, 26 RBIs. How's it going, Burley? Welcome on in, Mr. Burns. Appreciate you guys. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. That's off the plate, ball one. Yes, it was off the Clemente wall. O'Hearn, the lumberjack. Does look like a lumberjack. Chopping that wood. 1-0 to Ozuna. Gasser kicks and delivers. Ozuna sends this to right center. No way! It's going to drop in for a base hit. O'Hearn will score. An RBI single for Marcell Ozuna. And the Pirates lead 2-0. Oh, man. Look at that. Ozuna getting himself an RBI. No way. Is the world ending? Is this it? Is the first half of the season the conclusion of the season? That'll bring up Jared Triolo, batting .223, OPS of .588, 1 homer, 14 RBIs. Gasser readies, kicks, and delivers. Triolo pops it up. That's going to go foul. 10 subs. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. San Antonio subs away. No way. That's pretty cool. Unbelievable. 0-1. Gasser sets. Gasser kicks and delivers. Triolo sends this to center field. And that's going to be caught there by Mitchell for number 2. Can confirm the world is as it should be. All right, that'll bring up Henry Davis, batting .159, OPS of .583, 7 homers, 24 RBIs. Kent Tekelvey, I was not alive for him. He's a lumberjack, and he's okay. He's O'Hearn's not too bad. What a signing. And it was a 2-year deal, so we have him for 1 more year at least. Davis showing bunt, and bunts it, foul, and that was more of self-defense. Now it's going to plunk Davis. He put the bat right in front of him. I guess that's instinct. I mean, I kind of get it. But yeah, if it was a normal swing, he's already at first with Ozuna at second. Homers, O'Hearn. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we need something Irish. Yeah, that'd be good for O'Hearn. The pitch as Davis sends this to left field. Back. Leaping. Did he make the catch? No, he didn't. It's gone. Henry Davis with a 2-run blast. The world really is going bonkers. No way. 2-run home run. I thought Chourio robbed him. No, sir. A 2-run shot for Henry Davis, his 8th home run of the season. And the Pirates lead 4-0. Thank you for the subs, folks. We are now Ben Roethlisberger subs away from 10K. And the Pirates are looking and cooking. Man, they're looking good. What in the world? Mound visit here for the Brewers. Keep in mind, again, this is left-handed pitching. Pirates are just atrocious against left-handed starting pitching. Again, they won yesterday somehow with a score of 3-2. But the Pirates entering today, again, or entering yesterday, I should say, 6-17 against left-handed pitching today. Of course, 7-17. And they're looking not too bad. Again, it's 1 inning, but you got to like it. Thank you for the Jules. I appreciate it, BB. Thank you very much. W's in the chats. Man, oh man, vibes looking good. in Pittsburgh. That flips the lineup over for Jake Mangum. 0 for 1 in this one. Man, what a start for the Pirates. Gotta keep it going, though. Gotta keep it going. Brewers are definitely a team that can put up runs as well. Gasser readies and delivers. That's going to be off the plate. Call the strike. Oh, man, a favorable call there. They're going to show the replay. And, man, he was inches away, Chourio, from making a sensational catch. Man, here's the 0-1. Checked his swing. Did not go, and it's 1-1. 4 for 4, let's rake. Appreciate you, AJ. Thank you for the $4 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. W's in the chat. 1-1 the pitch as Mangum skies this to shallow right center field. Frelick coming in and makes the catch for out number 3. The inning is over, but quite successful inning for the Pirates. Double by Valdez, RBI double by O'Hearn. RBI single by Ozuna, and a 2-run blast by Henry Davis. Now a career-high 8 home runs for him on the year. 4-0 Pirates as we go to the top of inning number 3. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. Duck Hodges, subscribers away from 10K. Feel the energy. I like it. I like it. I like that. All right. 2 up for the Brewers. Sal Frelick, Joey Ortiz, and Braden Shoemake. Yeah, no, Jackson Chourio. Unbelievable effort there. He put his body on the line. And he was mad at himself because he really gave it all there. And he collided very, like a full head of steam into the wall. Man, oh man. Patrick Queen. Yeah, I don't know. With all the money he's making, I feel like we should have gotten more. But I hear you. But Patrick Queen, yeah. I don't know. Duck Hodges was a legend. 2019, I was Team Duck the whole time. For sure. That was fun. All right. Again, thanks for hanging out, folks. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. I don't think we have any other baseball games happening yet, so that'll probably happen. We'll check some scores out in another hour or so. And even then, it'll probably still be zeros across all of Major League Baseball. But anywho, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, there's not going to be another Pirates game until Friday, of course. Pirates and everyone else taking a break. Should be live for the Derby tomorrow. We'll be calling the Derby. We'll see how it goes. And then the All-Star game, we probably will be back for that as well. So, and then Wednesday, Thursday, I will probably not do anything. I'm going to relax. Take a break. All right, Sal Frelick is at the plate. As Skeens delivers a fastball in there for a called strike, 0-1. Frelick batting .240 on the year, OPS of .642, 4 homers and 34 RBIs. How's it going, Proby? Welcome on in. Yep, looking really good for now. Again, still plenty of time left. Still plenty of baseball left. The 0-1 is that's going to be scooped foul. How's it going, Pit Dad? Welcome on in. Bubby Brister. Oh my gosh. I think it was my dad that sent me a random picture of Bubby Brister. Again, I was not even alive for him, but I know that he was not good. And yet, you guys always bring up Bubby every time. And so it makes it seem like I hate Bubby. I have nothing against the guy, other than I just know he was not a good quarterback. But, Bubby Brister, oh, yeah, it was good. No. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, thank you guys again for hanging out. 0-2, Skeens delivers. Upstairs goes the fastball. 96 on the radar gun, 1-2. Appreciate you, Daryl. I'm glad to have you. I understand. 1-2 the pitch, and that's going to be poked foul. You reached way out of the zone. Make contact. Still 1-2. That's going Steel Town Girl. Welcome on in. Buck had some good games. He did. We're now 5 away, apparently. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be a grounded foul. Frelick battling this at-bat. Again, it's been pretty quick for Skeens. This is by far the longest at-bat in this one. Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, Ramsey. I guess, yeah, they'd be the only 5 I can think of for the Steelers. 1-2. He kicks and fires as Frelick sends this to right field. Valdez is backing up a little bit. Settles under it and makes the catch for out number 1. All right, that'll bring up Joey Ortiz, batting .225, OPS of .598, 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Yeah, I noticed this yesterday. I've never seen a pen like run out of ink. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever, had them in school or in the offices, wherever, almost out of ink. I need a new pen. Saw it yesterday. I've never seen it not like with that little ink before. A lot of writing is done here, as that's going to be fouled back 0-1. Lau subs away. Does he wear? I didn't even know if he wears 5. I guess he does wear 5. Brandon Lau. Yeah. 0-1 count. Skeens delivers. That's a fastball in there for a called strike. 0-2. Guess I never looked at his jersey that good. I mean, I know most jersey numbers. That's pretty embarrassing, but yeah, Lau does wear 5. His memory serves. 0-2 counts. Skeens kicks and delivers. That's going to be popped up. Possibly playable. Gonzalez. We'll have to see that become. Oh, went off the back of somebody. Oh, man. That was, or maybe not. Maybe it went off the chair. Wow. Regardless, 0-2 to Ortiz. Oh, 2. Deep breath from Skeens as he rocks and fires a sweeper down and away. 1-2. Bubby wasn't bad. Took us to the playoffs. Well, so did Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph, and Mitch Trubisky. As that's fired in there. Called. Strike 3. Struck him out. Woo! Backwards K for Paul Skeens. That'll bring up Braden Shoemake, making his first at-bat as a Brewer. Batting .256, OPS of .695, 3 home runs, and 9 RBIs. Blue ink. Okay, well, look, this was the only pen I had. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike. Thank you very much. We are now 4 subscribers away. Brett Favre subscribers away from 10,000. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some more. I'll buy black pens. That is something I actually was thinking as well. I'm going to get a package of black pens. Because in the lighting, though, it doesn't even look blue. Just being honest here. 0-2 counts. Here is the pitch. Taken upstairs for a ball. 1-2. Terry Hanratty? Okay, that's fair. 1-2 to Shoemake. Skeens delivers. That's going to be fouled back. Still 1-2. How's it going, Jeff? Welcome on in. No problem. No problem at all. One and 2 to Shoemake. Skeens kicks and delivers. Swinging him as he struck him out. 3 strikeouts for Paul Skeens. We go to the bottom of the third. 4-0 Pirates over the Brewers. Thank you for the $1 super chat, Maggie. I do appreciate it. Really do. Jason Alexander, yes. Seinfeld is in the major league. We're now 3 subscribers away. It's getting real. I kind of want to hide it now because, yeah, I'm going to hide it. I'm going to be like that. I won't check until the 5th inning. I'm not going to check until the 5th inning. I don't even want to look at it. It's not. Yeah. I don't even want to look at it. Brian, thank you for the $2 super chat. I do appreciate it. I really do. Thank you, guys. Again, W's in the chat. W's in the chat for both Magic and Brian. All right. Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, and Esmeralyn Valdez will be up the plates whenever we do come back. Oh, man. Who will win? I don't know, Alex. Hopefully the Pirates. I'm kind of getting... I don't know. I didn't think it would be a big deal, but now I'm like... Yeah, it's hitting me. It is hitting me. Hi, I'm only here to see you 10K. Well, that way, I don't know. See, because you guys see it before I do, I see it before you guys do. That way we see it at the same time. I don't know. Maybe I'll check at the end of this inning. So we are 3 subscribers away. Last time we checked. And then we'll check it after the end of this inning. We'll see. It's not a big deal. Also, folks, make sure to leave a like. We are at 144. Trying to get to 150 again. That's our goal for Pirate streams. Maybe we can get to 200. All right, Brandon Lau at the plate. He struck out looking in his first appearance. Gasser kicks and delivers. That's a check swing. Did he go? He did. Strike 1. Make the big redeem. That's what I'm thinking, Dennis. That's what I'm thinking. Got to make it. That way all find out together. 0-1 count. Gasser delivers. That's going to be off the plate. 1-1. 89 on the cutter. Put it back up. Nope. I'll put it back up at the end of this inning. 1-1 count. Gasser sets. He kicks and delivers a sinker down below the zone. It's 2-1. Do you like soccer team in Europe? If I had to pick one, it would be Bournemouth. AFC Bournemouth. 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Sweeper at 81 miles an hour. $1 super chat for a new pen. Got it. Will be done. New pen sometime this month. 2-2 to Lau. Gasser rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Lau. 1 away. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds, who struck out in his first appearance. You guys are saying I hit 10K, and I don't even know. I guess you found out first. Takes away the whole fun. Takes away the whole fun. But I'm not going to, I don't know. I'll look at it later. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 to B-Ray. Yeah, I don't know. I have yet to see it for myself, so I'll find out soon. 0-1 to Reynolds. Gasser readies and delivers. And that's going to be a changeup below the zone. 1-1. Jeff Reed away. That's my mindset. Last time I saw it was... Okay, you guys are all spamming it. You probably don't even have it. You guys are probably just trying to get people to sub. Here's the 1-1. Reynolds sends this to right. That'll drop in for a base hit. Oh, 1 out single for B-Ray. All he does is get on base, folks. And that'll bring up Esmeralyn Valdez, who hit a double. The last appearance. Again, that was off the glove of the third baseman. Wasn't your standard double, but it's just that good. All right, again, I'll check at the end of the inning, folks. Mine says you're at 90. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. 9.99. Here's the pitch. That's up and in. Ball 1. Yeah, I don't know nothing. One and 0 to Valdez. Gasser sets. Rocks and fires. Valdez sends this to right center field. Mitchell settles under it and makes the catch for out number 2. All right, 2 away, and that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn. Hit an RBI double in his last appearance. Again, if you're just tuning in, Pirates leading 4-0 here in the bottom of the third. Runner on first, 2 outs. Was it 10,000? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if we've hit it. Remember when you were at 40? Yep, that was about 16 months ago. Gasser readies and delivers a cutter in there for a called strike, 0-1. I'm looking there thinking I'm seeing it. There's no. I can click the button right now. 0-1 count to O'Hearn. And a pickoff. Oh, the ball gets away, and Reynolds will take on a second. Honestly, he can go to third. He's going to go to third. He will. He's going, and he's got it. Reynolds just 90 feet away. Gasser trying to pull a little sneaky on B-Ray, and no, sir. It cost him. And unfortunately for Gasser, Bowers jogging the ball. The right fielder, Frelick, was way out, shaded towards right center. It was actually the second baseman that had to go and get it. So 0-1 to O'Hearn. A base hit makes this 5-0. Gasser delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 82 on the sweeper. Oh and 2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it plugs O'Hearn, and that's the second time he was hit, and he's yelling at Gasser. Gasser throwing gas at O'Hearn. He's returning the fire. And, yeah, O'Hearn, not a happy guy. He's pointing 3 times. The third time? I didn't realize he got hit 3 times. Look. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, wow. He's been hit in every game. I didn't even realize that. O'Hearn was plunked in the first game, yesterday, in the second game, of course. Well, twice yesterday then. And then today. That is crazy. The Brewers might be ticking off the Pirates. Especially Ryan O'Hearn. And that was at the head. Hits him in the shoulder, too. O'Hearn had to lower his head and everything to... Wow, that's crazy. Gasser saying it wasn't on purpose. I don't know. I'd like to believe Gasser, but at the same time, that's 3 times. That's very odd. That is very odd. That'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. The pitch is taken downstairs for a ball. Ball 1. $158 likes. Thank you very much. 1-0 to Gonzalez. Gasser delivers. That's downstairs, 2-0. Charge the mound. Yeah. I want to fight this Pirates team. I feel like the Pirates could definitely do some damage. They got some guys. Gonzalez so far in the month of July batting .405. Practically Ted Williams at the plate. I can't really see the difference. Ted Williams and Speedy Gonzalez, as that's a check swing. He went. Strike 1, 2-1. At least it wasn't at the feet. Yeah, no, the Brewers hate feet. Two and 1 to Gonzalez. The pitch as Gonzalez sends this to the left. It's going to hook foul, and it's 2-2. Oh, man. Just kept slicing foul. The showing yesterday that O'Hearn was hit in the first game, and then O'Hearn was hit in the second game in the elbow. He didn't seem to like that one. And then, of course, obviously, this reaction. Bat flipping, yelling, not happy at all. 2-2 to Gonzalez. Gasser kicks and delivers as Gonzalez pops it up in the infield, and that's going to be caught there by Ortiz for out number 3. The inning is over. We go to the top of the 4th inning. 4-0 in Pittsburgh. Pitcher heard he hit the sub counter and took his frustration out. I guess so. I guess so. All right. 2 up for the Brewers will be Christian Yelich, Jackson Chourio, and Bryce Terang. All right. I guess we'll do the reveal. Take a sip of water. I guess we'll do the dang reveal. Awesome. That's awesome. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. Folks, we just crossed 10,000 subscribers, and we actually have some breathing room. So that way, if I don't get any subs and I go to sleep tomorrow, we might actually still be at 10K, because we always lose 3 subs a day. That is pretty neat. Thank you, Giants fan. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Skeen's pitch count is at 34. He's actually been somewhat efficient, though. That last inning was kind of, a little bit, the Brewers were seeing a little bit better there. But I do appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much for all those that have subscribed. So that's 9 subscribers I got to catch up on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So shout out to everyone here. I do appreciate you guys. Just got another thank you for the subs. I really do appreciate you guys. Really do. Might talk more about that later, though. We'll see. All right. Anywho, Christian Yelich's going to be at the plate 0-1 on the day. As Skeens delivers, that's going to be sent to left. Yelich, his ball is going to be a fair ball. That is going to be a double. So Yelich breaks up essentially the perfect game, albeit only 3 innings of it. But hey, pretty good start for Skeens, but the Brewers might be starting to see him a little bit better. So leadoff double for the Brewers. That'll bring up Jackson Chourio, who struck out in his first appearance. Next up, 20K. Yep, that is true. 20K by the Super Bowl. That was the goal. Football season is where the success of the channel is. So we'll, that's pretty neat. Oh, man. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 to Chourio. 96 on the fastball. Thank you, Denny. I appreciate it. I definitely wanted it. I definitely did. 0-1 to Chourio. Skeens sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be popped up foul. It's 0-2. Thank you for the subs. I do appreciate it. I really do. 10K giveaway. I'd like to do something. I need to figure out what I can do. I definitely want to thank you guys for it. I don't know. I need to figure out how to do that. 0-2, the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Still 0-2. It wouldn't be big. I'm not exactly the richest guy in the world. I'll figure out something. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys all for hanging out for this one. 0-2 count to Chourio. The pitch, and that's fastball up and away, 1-2. 95 on the fastball. Again, Skeens' velocity, not where you want to see it. Again, it's already been low, but it seems to be the lowest as far as consistently that we have seen. 1-2 the pitch. Sweeper down and away, 2-2. Chris, thank you so much. Congrats on the 10K, Doc. There's no limit to how far you can get to go. I do appreciate you, Chris. Thank you for the $20 super chat. That is very, very, very nice. Thank you, Chris. You're a walking W, as that's a sweeper down and away, 3-2. I appreciate you, man. Mr. Burns, thank you. Gaddy, thank you for the 100 Joels. W's in the chat for Gaddy as well. Thank you all. W's for every single buddy, everyone here. I can't even speak anymore. The 3-2, that's going to be sent to right, and Skeens can't pitch anymore, so that's going to score a run for the Brewers. Chourio with a double of his own, bringing in Yelich. It's 4-1. And the Brewers, and they can put up runs as well. And Skeens is going to have to figure it out. Skeens looked pretty flawless the first 2 innings. Last inning, again, took him some time, but he was able to shut him down. But it looks like, again, the Brewers were starting to get a little bit of a read on him. That'll bring up Bryce Terang, 0-for-1 on the day. Here's the pitch, as that's a dribbler to second. Lau with it, fires it to first for out number 1. Runner does move to third. 1 out. That'll bring up Jake Bowers, 0 for 1. I don't recall if I thank you, but thank you for 10,009. Appreciate it. So many calls this week. Again, the home run derby is a guarantee. Tuesday, the All-Star game, 75% chance to call it, and then I'll return Friday. Unsure on, again, probably not doing much Wednesday or Thursday. Here's the pitch. Inside goes the fastball, 1-0 to Bowers. Magic Man, thank you for the $5 super chat. I do appreciate it. W's for Magic Man. Thank you for your support. Thank you for just agreeing to mod out of nowhere. I just threw him in it because I needed help for one of my college football games, and he stepped in and has helped me out. So that's going to be foul back 1-1. Yeah, there was like 1,000+ people in the chat, and the chat was going insane. I'm like, Magic Man, you're promoted, and he has been very helpful. 1-1 the pitch, and that's off the plate. Davis fake throws a third, and well, I guess keeping him honest. Again, it's 2-1 to Bowers. 2-1 to Bowers. Again, runner on third, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Pirates leading 4-1. Brewers, of course, you know they're going to give you 9 innings of baseball. That is a quality team. The 2-1, that's in the dirt. Snag. No, did it hit him? No, it did not. 3-1 to Bowers. Too many of those Sheets dogs. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Yeah, thank you, Magic Man. New pen next stream. By the end of the month, I mean, I want to use it all. I mean, might as well. I'll use all that ink. The 3-1, that's inside ball 4. So, runners on the corners with 1 out for Gary Sanchez. Sanchez flew out in his first appearance. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you for hanging out. Davis having a chat with Skeens again. Thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. We're at 186, trying to get to 200. And of course, again, make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Just crossed 10K. That's pretty cool. 5 digits. Man, oh man. Get a big cushion for a bullpen. Yep. And, you know, again, the bullpen actually has been pretty great this series, but that's something you can't count on consistently at all. So you are correct. Definitely need to try to get some more insurance. I'm surprised they've been able to get 4 runs off a left-handed pitcher. That is really shocking. And the Pirates 7-17 whenever they face a lefty. The odds are not in their favor at all. Skeens sets. He kicks and fires. Sweeper on the outside corner for a called strike. Sanchez is going to challenge, and he's going to lose. So the Brewers going to be down a challenge. Sanchez saying it was down. No, sir. It's good. Caught the corner. Sanchez like, man, that's a good pitch. Just like, okay. Yeah, that is really good. 0-1 to Sanchez. Skeens readies. Rocks and fires. That's in the dirt. 101.94 in the splitter. Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much. Thank you all. 1-1. Skeens, by the way, 50 pitches. The pitch, that's in the dirt. 2-1 to Sanchez. Kurt, thank you very much. Congrats on the 10K. You deserve it. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Again, I am nothing without you guys. I'm not just saying it. If you guys weren't here, then there would be nothing. I would have nothing. So thank you very much, Kurt. Very generous of you guys. Really do appreciate you guys. Thank you for the 20. And then W's in the chat for Kurt. 2-1 the pitch, and that's going to be a chopper to third. Throws to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get as the Brewers do tack on another. So that is a RBI on the fielder's choice. Gonzalez throwing to second. Interesting. Would have been a tough play to go home. Yeah, the throw was better by Gonzalez. Probably gets Sanchez for sure, but yeah, that's a tough one. All right, runner on first 2 outs. That's going to be sent right to the shortstop. Triolo makes a great catch. And the top of the 4th comes to a close. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Brewers tack on 2. It's 4-2 Pirates. All right. 2 up for the Pirates will be Marcel, the strikeout, Ozuna, Jared Triolo, and Henry Davis. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Saludos desde Venezuela. Hola, Jorge, ¿cómo estás? Gracias. Viendo mi stream. I don't know. I'm checking out something real quick. I do appreciate you guys again for hanging out for this one. Give me a sec. Just doing some work behind the scenes, aka trying to expose a fraud. None of you guys, by the way. If you guys think I'm talking about you guys, not gonna worry about that. All right. Anywho, don't think it's time yet to check out scores. Still no real games happening yet. So yeah. All right, I guess we can look again at the wild card and what it really means again for the Pirates. If they are able to somehow, some way, hold this lead, they would move to 50-47. That would put them at 2.5 back. And of course, if the Marlins lose, then the Pirates enter the break 2 back. Just a lot of what ifs, of course. But the Pirates, of course, need to really get it going heading into the second half. As again, after today, there's only going to be 65 games left. So it's only 2 months of baseball, essentially. And again, the Pirates still have a shot. They do have a shot. They really do. Thank you, Money. I appreciate it. I don't know about the welder's mask there. Scores, again, there's no scores, Alex. Not yet. Nothing happening across the league yet. Kevin, thank you very much. Congrats on the 10K. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. W's in the chat for Kevin. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you guys. I genuinely am very appreciative. But again, more on that later. I'd rather save that for the end. Just a little brief few minutes. All right, so Marcell Ozuna will step up to the plate. RBI single in his first appearance. Gasser still on the mound. 48 pitches through 3 innings the pitch. And that's in there for a called strike 0-1. Absolute bank. Yeah, I guess very, very generous today for sure. Again, I only keep 60% though, as that's going to be sent to left. Ozuna sends this one gone. Marcell Ozuna, go Ozuna! Look at him. That's his 8th home run of the season. No way. And the Pirates lead 5-2. Oh my. Big fly. Wow. Pirates looking really good today against left-handed pitching. This is a shock. This is quite the shock. That'll bring up Jared Triolo 0 for 1 in this one. So Pirates leading 5-2. Triolo at the plate. Gasser sets. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike 0-1. Doing the rest of the show in the welder's mask. I guess I'm not thanking you all that much then, I suppose. Ozuna's an all-star. I guess so, huh? All-star today. As Triolo sends this to left. That drops in for a base hit, possibly 2. Triolo hustling the second. Throw is in. Triolo sliding and safe. Look at that. Look at Triolo. Everyone's having a decent day, honestly. Man. Hanging breaking ball. Triolo able to muscle that out there to left. That'll bring up Henry Davis. Hit a 2-run home run in his first appearance. Thank you, Leo. Appreciate it. Cone. There we go. All the cones. Looks like the Brewers pitching coach. Brewers pitching coach with his hands to his side talking to Gasser. And Gasser's like, like, what the heck? I'm just pitching what you guys are calling. And they're like, well, you're not doing it good enough. I don't know. I don't know what they're actually talking about. That was a little interesting. Unbelievable. Again, make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free to subscribe, folks. We're trying to move on up. Again, it's 20K by the Super Bowl. What's the next goal? The next one. The next milestone. So, again, we're trying to get 10K in the next 59 days. So as long as we don't lose 9 subs in the next 59 days, we're good. We're still on track for 20K. But definitely could use some insurance for sure. Davis shows the bunt, pulls back. That's outside, ball 1. And thank you, News. Appreciate it. I really do. 5 runs off to lefty. Yep. Pirates are hitting for me. I don't know about that. They are looking really good. I'm really happy for them. Here's the 1-0. The bunt is down, but it's also foul. It's 1-1. It's like these guys are celebrating with us. That's what it is, They have my stream onto the dugout. They're like, well, dang, let's go. Doc hit 10K. We got to really play today. 1-1 to Davis. Gasser looks back. The pitch. The bunt is also down. It's also foul. Davis reaching out of the zone to make contact. Really trying to move the runner. Really odd. I mean, this is definitely not Davis deciding to do this because Davis hit a home run off this guy. That just happened. I would say let him swing the bat. I know, again, there's a lot of small ball, people in the chat, but let him swing as Davis sends this to left. That's a foul ball. Good contact. Just pulled it. Charles fast. He can move. Trailer can move. It's not the fastest guy, but definitely much faster than you'd expect. 1-2 to Davis. The pitch. That's a chopper foul. 88 on the changeup. Twilight zone. No kidding, man. I mean, everything. Yeah, our bullpen 1-2. 1-run games yesterday. We're hitting a lefty today. And again, we hit it somewhat all right yesterday. I mean, we put up only 3 runs, but yeah. We'll see. Again, still plenty of baseball as Davis sends this to short. That gets past Ortiz. I don't know what happened there. Throw to the plate. Triolo is safe. What in the world? Ortiz jumped, and it didn't. I don't know. Maybe I had a bad angle of it, but it looks like Ortiz didn't have to jump, and it went right to his side. I don't know if that was a knuckler going out to short. Let's look at the replay. Davis. What the heck? I'm pretty sure Ortiz overjumped. I don't know, unless I have a bad angle. But regardless, RBI single for the Pirates. Hoist another cone. It's 6-2. The Pirates put up 6 runs in 3 innings. Well, again, the 4th inning. But, yeah, they put up 6 runs in the 3 innings there pitched by Gasser, and he's a lefty. The Pirates looking pretty good against left-handed pitching. What a shock. What in the world? Appreciate you, Tyler. Thank you very much. Man. Folks, make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Free, free, free. On to the next goal. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we'd hit 10,100. Just saying it. It's doable. Pirates are pouring it on. Yep, they need some insurance again. Skeen's looking like he's starting to get hit a little bit, so we'll hope that is just a 1-inning fluke. But again, even the 3rd inning, while he went 1, 2, 3 there, they were working that count, getting good contact. So definitely a little cause for concern. But definitely, you have to like it. Hammering Hank, yeah, he's hammering away. I follow on Twitter. I think it's Hammer Hank, or I don't know. He's a big Henry Davis fan. Not too sure the story, but it seems like an interesting fella for sure. But yeah, definitely worth the follow, I think. Lefty-righty matchups are just another conspiracy theory. Doesn't matter. I somewhat agree with that. Somewhat. I mean, again, the Pirates are just not good. Again, 7-17 against left-handed pitching this year. There is something to that when it comes to the Pirates. They just can't hit it. UAB fan Alex saying, congrats on 10,000. Appreciate you, man. Alabama, Birmingham. Yes, sir. Let me just double check. Were you here for that? Was it Alabama, Birmingham, and UConn? I just want to double check. I don't know if that was... I do appreciate you, man. Thank you again for hanging out. Thank you for your support. All right, Jared Koenig on the mound for the Brewers. Another lefty. The Brewers still going with the lefties. Tends to work, but not so much today as that misses inside ball one. Pirates are tough this year, yep. Brandon Woodruff moved to the 60-day DL, yep. No bueno for the Brewers. 1-0 count. Koenig looks over at first. The pitch, as that's a swing and a foul tip. 1-1. Thank you, Wig. Appreciate you for hanging out. Do you think Lyle's going to hit today? I'd like to think so. I don't know. One and one to Mangum as steps off the box. Remember when I joined? I do not. I'm sorry, Alex. Yeah, back then, when there wasn't many people here, I have a little bit more. I can pinpoint specific streams because the chat wasn't flying. Now, yeah, definitely a lot more people, and I definitely appreciate it, you guys. 1-1 to Mangum. Koenig kicks and delivers. That's going to be skied to right. That's going to go foul. And it's 1-2. Work for the crew today. I don't know. Again, still plenty of baseball left. Still very much a losable game, believe it or not. But you gotta like what you're seeing from the Pirates. The 1-2, that's taken upstairs for a ball. As it's 2-2 to Mangum. Again, he's 0 for 2. One of the few Pirates not really do much today. Mangum and Gonzalez, the only... Well, and Lau. Pardon me, those three are the hitless Pirates. 2-2. The pitch. Mangum slices this. Is it getting out of play? It is. 2-2. Hope we score 100. Thank you, Miss Gina. Again, I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you for your support. How's it going, Niz? Welcome on in. Yeah, Skeen's looking okay. Right now, we'll see how he looks in the fifth. That'll tell us a lot more about how long he'll go. I think the fifth inning will decide that. Under 7.5, yeah, it's not bueno. All right, 2-2. Looks over at first. The pitch, that's taken inside. 3-2, 94 in the sinker. Again, runner on first, nobody out. Koenig readies. And it looks like actually a pitch. No, it's time. I thought it was a pitch clock violation. I'm like, man, that's kind of quick. No, Mangum calling for time. Three and 2 to Mangum. Koenig looks over at first. The pitch. That's taken outside, ball 4. So Mangum walks. A rare walk for him. And that'll bring up Brandon Lau, who's 0 for 2 today. Again, he struck out twice. They're showing the American Century Championship Golf. I think that was Steph Curry. I didn't know Steph Curry was playing golf. Again, Lau 0 for 2 today with a couple of strikeouts. Looking to change his box score. Koenig readies, looks back at second. The pitch. That's a sweeper away, ball 1. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. Now it's just countdown to football. Yep. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. Really do. 1-0. Koenig looks back. Looks back again. The pitch as Lau pops it up. Sanchez takes off his mask, and that'll go out of play. It's 1-1. Again, thank you, Theo, for hanging out. Every time I tune into your stream, Luis Garcia Jr. hits a home run. Really interesting. One and one. Koenig readies. Looks back at second. Looks back again. The pitch as Lau sends this to center field. That is going to drop for a base hit. Uh-oh, that could be a problem. Throws to third. He is safe. Oh, and the third baseman was knocked off the bag. Shoemake took a hit there. Davis sliding in hard. And the umpire saying that he didn't have possession, I suppose. Doing the 6-7 thing. And yeah, it's going to be yeah, that was close. Again, I thought it was going to be caught, but no. Mitchell lets it drop, firing it to third. And I thought the throw was good. Oh, yeah, he did. Just couldn't hold on to it. Again, Davis sliding hard into third. That is more old school baseball. That is old school, really. I mean, he kind of hit him in the leg. That's got to hurt, too. Oh, man. Hopefully he didn't roll his ankle. Just noticed that in the slow-mo. Shoemake seems to me he's going to be playing. Again, he was just acquired. So that's a single for Lau. Bases loaded for Brian Reynolds. The pitch. That's in the dirt. Ball 1. That's going bubble. Couldn't wrestle the TV away from the kids. I understand it. Oh, they're going to say it was hit by a pitch. Oh, man, look at that. I don't know if the Brewers going to contest this. I didn't see that. That doesn't really look like it did. What's the other view? Do we have another view? I don't know. Right now, hoist a count. It's 7-2. Oh, I don't think it did hit Reynolds, to be honest with you. Right now, we're going to hoist a cone. I don't know if they're going to review this. They're not. Valdez is at the plate. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Valdez 1 for 2. So the Pirates leading 7-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. 0-1 counts. Brewers infield playing a little bit in. The pitch. That's inside. 1-1. 95 on the fastball. Pirates playing dirty. I don't think they're playing dirty. He had to hustle his way to third. He hoisted a cone by accident, so that counts. There you go. It's all good. 1-1 to Valdez, the pitch. That's in the dirt. 2-1 to the Magician. And bases loaded. Beasley giving his signs. Koenig readies, looks back at second. The pitch. That's up and away. 3-1. Koenig looking frustrated. Can't believe it. Valdez is the reason why I woke up. I mean, Valdez has played great. He's been a huge addition to the team. 3-1 to Valdez. The pitch. Swinging and a miss. Strike 2. 3-2. Thank you, Orioles fan. I appreciate it. I really do. Count is full for Valdez. Valdez will ask for time. Big plate appearance for him. All right, 3-2. Koenig kicks and delivers. Downstairs, ball 4. He walked him in. Another RBI for Valdez. It is now 8-2. Pirates hoist another cone. Let's go. And that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, who was 1 for 1, has an RBI, and of course was hit by a pitch. Thank you, Flat Earth. I appreciate it, man. Got money on Pitt. All right, good luck, Mystic. Good luck. That's risky, but right now it's looking good. We'll see, though, if it holds out. The pitch. O'Hearn pops it up. That's going to go out of play for Souvenir. The Pirates end up not winning this. This will be one of the craziest games of all time, yeah. Really will be. And depressing, too, for me. 0-1 the pitch, as that's fouled back. 0-2. 94 high and in. What a day. Yep. Pirates looking really good. Really good. Again, you're seeing the potential of this team. Again, this is without Horwitz, without Cruz, without Griffin, without Endy. I mean, man. Just the limit. The sky's the limit for the Pirates offense, as that's fouled back. Still 0-2. The Reds walk 7 straight. Yep. That was pretty insane to watch and to call. They just could not find the strike zone. That was insane. 0-2. Koenig readies. And fires. That's going to be hit up the middle for a base hit. The Pirates will score 2. No, they'll just hold the runner. The bases will still be loaded. It's going to be another run for the Pirates. RBI single for Ryan O'Hearn, his 63rd RBI of the year. And it looks like the Brewers will go to the pen again. Hit it right up where it came from, right up the middle. Again, the Brewers infield playing in, so they had no chance to get there. I don't know. I think Reynolds could have made it, but they're playing conservative. Just keep the runs, or keep the pressure on them with the bases loaded. That should bring in Grant Anderson. Another pitching change to Pittsburgh. Pirates leading 9-2 over the Brewers. What a day for the Pirates. What a day for the Pirates. We'll see, Jeff. We'll see. Again, I know all that sweep chant. I get it, but we still have plenty of baseball left, folks. Again, I'm not going to count out this. Again, we have seen comebacks before. I assure you, we have seen the Pirates blow many games. Obviously, I'm very happy, but we need to stay in the middle. We need to just let this one play it out. Because, again, the Pirates, obviously, they have the 3rd most runs in baseball. The Brewers, they're not too far behind the Pirates. They can put up runs at any given moment. They really can. Of course, we know how bad the bullpen is. So hopefully Skeens again can go a few more innings. Would love to see him complete 6. 7 might be out of reach, but we'll see. Wish O'Hearn was still the Orioles. Yeah, O'Hearn's looked really good with the Pirates, man. He's playing some of the best baseball of his career. He's never hit more than 17 home runs in a season. He's already at 16. I mean, it's amazing what the Pirates offense has been able to do. Just hitter after hitter after hitter, just providing excellent plate appearances. I mean, really, it's awesome. Total 2 comeback by the Astros. The Astros came back, I think, and won 11-9 or 11-10 or something like that. Let's dedicate the series against the Brewers to Trisk. Yeah, I guess so. Trisk. He's probably getting out of church now. He did, yes, Trisk was on the road along with my mom. They did arrive late last night. They are safe and sound. What a day for you. Yeah, thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. Max, appreciate it, man. Commercial break, bases loaded, no outs. Thanks for the entertainment. Thank you, Max, for the $5 super chat. W's in the chat for Max. The pitch to Gonzalez. And that's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Again, bases loaded for Nicky G. He is now the only Pirate to not get on base. One of 2 Pirates to not have a hit today. Again, bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch to Gonzalez. That's going to be hit to right. That is fair. That's a fair ball. Oh, and Frelick drops it. 1 run's going to score. Another run scores for the Pirates. 2 RBIs for Nicky G, who's standing at second. A 2 RBI double. And the Pirates are pouring it on. Oh, my goodness. Let's go, Bucks. 2 cones in the chat, please. Man, oh, man. This is amazing. This is amazing. That'll bring up Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna homered to start the inning. The Pirates have batted around. The pitch, that's down and away, ball 1. Again, the Pirates have runners at second and third, and they batted around, nobody out. So they went through 9 straight batters. Nobody has been recorded out. Man, it's a cone party. It's looking really great today for the Pirates. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Really do. That's downstairs away, 2-0. Thank you, Wildcard. Appreciate it. You might be in first, but we are the best. Hey, we are. I really love this team. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. I guess Ozuna trying to keep us in check there, 2-1. I've been saying, again, the potential, the ceiling of the Pirates is so much higher than many other teams. Unfortunately, again, the floor is so much lower with the pitching. The 2-1, that's going to be upstairs, 3-1. Ozuna trying to stretch out something, may have tweaked something. Seems like he'll finish the at-bats. 3-1, Anderson readies. The pitch. That's chopped foul. That would have been ball 4. Ozuna wants a hit. Brewers want to get out of Pittsburgh. Brewers, one of the MLB's best, but this season have not looked like that against the Pirates. They are 1-4 against the Pirates this year. The 3-2. Ozuna pops it up. That'll get back out of play. Really write down many statistics for the Brewers. Pirates 16-12 against the NL Central. I believe the Brewers, I think they're 19-9 against the NL Central. Like, they are really, really good. Here's the 3-2. That's going to be hit to left. That is a foul ball. Still 3-2. Just tuning in. Let's go, Buccos. Yes, sir. Jason, appreciate you, man. Pirates are a game to play today. And the count is full. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. The pitch. Ozuna once again fouls his back. Games may have sat too long to continue. No, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. But, I mean, hopefully it's good for him. Hopefully, again, he just kind of resets there, just chilling. The pitch. That's once again fouled back. Ozuna with a quality at bat. Even if he gets out at this point, I mean, that's good. He's working that count, working it full, fouling everything off. They need to get out of this inning before they can leave Pittsburgh. That's pretty good. As that's going to help him out there. Called strike 3, struck him out. But really, again, really good at bat, though, for Ozuna. Work the count for sure. Working that. Trying to get it. Well, I mean, again, it doesn't really matter at this point. Again, the Brewers. This is the final game of the series. That'll bring up Jared Triolo's 1 for 2 on the day. Had a double in his last. Again, that was earlier in this inning. The pitch. That's down and away. Ball 1. 83 on the sweeper. Well, yeah, I would say we're now the second. We definitely have the second most runs in the Major League Baseball for sure. I think the Nationals are still way ahead. Nationals are just, they are an impressive team as that's downstairs 2-0. Again, another team like the Pirates Their ceiling is probably much higher than the Pirates, but it's also much lower as far as the floor. Their pitching is awful. They have the worst, genuinely, like they are like 28th, 29th in pitching. The 2-0. Triolo fouls this back. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I really do. The Boo Crew. Yeah. Definitely Brewers fans not happy with their team's performance. Skeen's just walking around in the dugout. He's like, man, what the heck is this? Here's the 2-1. That's fouled back 2-2. The way Skeens is pitching, even a 9-run lead isn't safe. I mean, again, I tend to agree with that. He really needs to get it going. Ken was pretty solid in his last start. Again, 6 innings, 2 earned, so that's a 3 ERA, but still you'd expect more from him based on what he's been able to provide the last 2 years. That's a ground ball. That gets past the timing Ortiz. That'll score the other 2 runs. The Pirates lead 13-2 and 2 RBI. Single for Triolo. Trico, go. Look at him. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. 2 subs for the 2 RBIs. Jared Triolo, have a day. Have a day. Again, easily the most hated Pirate by the fans. Maybe second to Henry Davis, who's about to make his way to the plate. He was 2 for 2 on the day. Hoist 2 cones in the chat. Didn't even think about it. I've hoisted so many. This is insane. I mean, the Pirates, they look like the greatest team to ever grace the baseball field. Again, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, this is really cool. It's a really cool day, really cool moment. 29-minute half inning and counting. That's wild. Man. Oh, I agree, William. I don't think Ozuna will be here once the offense is fully healthy. Yeah. And again, a reminder that this team's not even fully healthy, and they're doing this. That's what's amazing. Like, just the addition of some players has just provided life. I mean, we saw it. What was it like? We were all there. I mean, the Pirates fans know that the first month or two, it was really Lau and O'Hearn carrying the offense. Like the new additions to the team were really the only ones. The rest, everybody was like, oh, it's the same old thing from last year. So we hopefully they can really pick up the slack, and they have. It's just been infectious. It's just the addition of 2 quality bats have really jolted this offense, really brought out the potential of what you're seeing from, again, Reynolds returning to his all-star form. Again, not an all-star, which is stupid. Reynolds, again, with an OPS. He has the highest OPS of the team other than Valdez, of course, but, can you really count the 100 at-bats? I don't know, but anyway, again, Cruz has an OPS north of 800. Horwitz, I think, had the highest OPS prior to him going down. I mean, it's amazing, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Gonzalez batting over 300. Mangum's batting over 300. Another solid addition to the team. Just hustles, grinding that bats. And of course, Endy's looked good. Connor's been really improving at the plates. That's downstairs 2-2. It's really, really great. And the problem, of course, is not the offense. They can just get a few more arms. We're good. It's a team that can make a run. A solid run. 2-2 to Davis. That's going to be fouled back. Still 2-2. Don't forget Cruz. No, yeah, of course not. We missed Cruz. I want him back. I know what he brings to the table. Good at-bats and starting spots. Yep. 2-2 to Davis. Anderson readies and delivers. Davis fouls this back. Again, Davis battling here. Some good stuff. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Trail's the only Pirate with a gold glove. Yes. 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 Because Cabrian had one, but obviously he's gone. The 2-2 ground ball to third. Throws to second for one. Throws to first. He's out. A double play. Well, the inning. Wait, maybe it's not over. No. Is Davis safe? They're checking it. They're checking it. Oh, he's safe, though. They're going to challenge that. He's going to win. That's a fielder's choice. It's just going to be out number 2. It's just going to be 2 outs. There we go. So the inning's going to continue for the Pirates. And that'll bring up Jake Mangum 0 for 2 with the walk. How's it going, Glenn? Welcome on in. Yeah, again, the Pirates, you're seeing their potential. Definitely a team that can do something. Again, they can beat anybody. They can also, again, that's why I say their ceiling is very high. Their floor is very low. They can beat anybody. They can also lose to anybody. It's not the batting. I mean, you have average pitching on the Pirates. I mean, we're competing with Milwaukee. We're just a few games back of them. Maybe. It is what it is, though. They've made their bed. They're laying in it. But right now, they're doing well. The pitch to Mangum. Mangum swings and misses. Strike 1. 93 on the fastball. Let's go on, Pat. Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm sad Kutch isn't here. Yeah, I hear you there, Wave. Definitely feel you. 0-1 to Mangum. Anderson delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 93 elevated. Gaines talking over with some people in the dugout. I'm not too sure what's happening there. Definitely don't want him to not pitch. He needs to pitch the 5th. The pitch as Mangum sends this to left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Oh, and he stumbles. Mitchell doesn't know what he's doing. He now picks it up, fires it to the plate. Mangum's going to third. That's a triple. Jake Mangum with an RBI triple, and the Pirates lead 14-2. Unbelievable. The Steelers 14, Packers 2. Hoist another cone. Oh my. Slicing away from Mitchell. Mitchell just didn't play it right on the bounce. And that cost the Brewers another run. This inning will continue. And again, we thought it was a double play. No, sir. That'll bring up Brandon Lau. The pitch. That's downstairs, ball 1. Pirates put up 10 runs this inning. It's tied for their most this season. I don't even remember the other inning they did that. 1-0 to Lau. Anderson delivers. That's a sweeper downstairs, called a strike. It's 1-1. You have the Brewers. You can tear that ticket up. 12-run lead. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable, but I mean, I'm not kidding. I still could see a universe where I am miserable at the end of the stream and the Pirates lose. I'm not kidding. I am not lying yet. It has been that type of season for the Pirates bullpen and the starting pitching. It definitely goes to Skeens and company as well. Wow, sends this to right field. Back is Frelick. Frelick makes the catch. And the inning. So Frelick was about to throw it back in. He didn't even think there was 3 outs. Unbelievable. The Brewers, they are in shambles right now. I'm not going to lie. The Pirates put up 10 runs in the 4th inning. We go to the top of the 5th. The Pirates cruising along 14-2. Unbelievable. 2 up for the Brewers going to be Sal Frelick, Joey Ortiz, and Braden Shoemake. I don't know what you tell to the Brewers right now, but just, hey. I don't know, actually. I couldn't tell you. Oh, man. Glad I paid for Peacock month sub for this beatdown. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that is tough. I'm sorry, Jeff. I know you're a Brewers fan. I know I have a lot of Brewers fans here. I imagine most of them have probably left. How's it going, Mr. Robert? Appreciate you for tuning in. I know you're a Cubs fan and you'll love this. But we also need you guys to lose. Again, to look at the wild card. The Cubs taking the first spot. We need you guys to start losing. Same thing with the Phillies and the Marlins. Oh, man. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. We just crossed 10,000 subscribers today. You can help tack on some insurance, as the Pirates tacked on insurance there in the fourth inning. Plenty of it. Isn't enough, though. We'll see. But, yeah, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. It is free. It is free. Of course, again, if you also love football, football is really where the channel thrives. So if you love this, you will love my football calls. A lot of football coming up very, very soon. In fact, it's only 59 days away. Ready for it. Probably the only channel with a counter for the NFL season. Like, you know, just saying. Over 19.5, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd like to think the Pirates can keep on, but that's a lot of runs. The law of averages says they're probably not scoring much more, if any. Skeen's last pitch was 1:14 p.m. It is now 1:56. Skeens kicks and delivers a fastball inside, ball one. Unbelievable. Frelick again, 0 for 1 on the day. Call an ambulance. The Pirates are killing the Brewers. They are. Here's the 1-0 to Frelick. That misses upstairs. 2-0 again. Takes a little bit of runs for the Brewers to kind of get themselves in a groove, though. Thank you, William. Thank you for hanging out. Mars losing 2-0. Good. Good. 2-0 to Frelick. That's upstairs. 3-0. So, again, already falling behind. And it's been a while since Skeen's last pitch, so I get it, but definitely a little concerning as that one's right down the middle for a called strike. 3-1. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. I really do. 3-1. Skeens delivers. That's in there for a called strike. 3-2. How's it going, Fear the Beard? Welcome on in. Need a touchdown next quarter. Talking about for the Brewers? No. That's going to be fouled back. Frelick loses his bats. That one that flies into the Brewers' dugouts. Still 3-2. I missed a lot. Yeah, you did, Brian. It's been fun. Thank you, Payne. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, the Pirates are looking good. Just really would love to see, again, just an investment in the pitching side of things in the next few weeks. 3-2 to Frelick, as that's going to be sliced foul. 97 on the fastball. Santana time, yeah. How's it going, House? Welcome on in. Yeah, it's been a really good day. 14-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Woo-hoo! Good stuff there by Skeens. That's his fourth strikeout of the day. Yes, if you're just tuning in, Steelers 14, Packers 2. Got a safety off of Big Ben. That's tough. Of course, Big Ben has no O-line. Trying to do it all himself. I get it. All right, that'll bring up Joey Ortiz. Ortiz struck out looking in his first appearance. Skeens delivers. That's going to be sliced foul, and it's 0-1. (0-1) to Ortiz. And it's not sure if there's a... Ortiz does ask for time. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of a mound visit between Davis and Skeens. Skeens at 62 pitches again. You'd like to see him go 6. Final outing before the All-Star break. Again, everybody's final outing before the All-Star break. Love to go in it, with some confidence. The offense certainly will be. And hopefully the rest of the team, potential sweep of, of one of the Major League Baseball's best teams. I mean, again, this is a team that could very well be playing for a World Series. Last year again in the NLCS. 0-1 to Ortiz. Skeens kicks and delivers. Sweeper down and away, 1-1. Johan Ramirez. He pitched 2 innings yesterday. I don't think he'll be pitching today. 1-1. Skeens rocks and fires a fastball outside. 2-1, 96. Skeens at now 64 pitches there, Larry. Two and one. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Favorite part about this is the way the Bucks are rubbing David Troy's from Outkick nose in it after he wrote an opinion article on how the Brewers are going to bury Pittsburgh. That's interesting. Not too sure who that is, to be honest with you. 2-2. That's a high chopper to Gonzalez. Picks. No, he cannot pick it well at all, as it's actually with Triolo now, as that's going to be an infield single for Joey Ortiz. It kicked off the plate. Gonzalez charging in, trying to play it off the bounce. Not really good there. That'll bring up Shoemake. Braden Shoemake. The pitch. That's in the dirt. Ball 1. Safety wouldn't be off a bend. That's true. It would be holding in the end zone. That's right. Yeah, holding in the end zone like the Super Bowl. That's the only way Ben would allow a safety. 1-0 counts. The pitch. Breaking ball. Outside. Call to strike. 1-1. And thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. Yep, that was fun. Brewers need to get 2 more runs. Well, I mean, you can nickel and dime your way back in for sure. I agree. Again, I don't think this game's over, as that's fouled. 1-2. If I was wondering again, I would just invite you to look up the box score between the Giants and the Broncos last year. Or really any Pirates game earlier this year. I think that's definitely, definitely still a possibility. 1-2. Skeens sets, kicks, and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is now 5 strikeouts for Paul Skeens. That'll flip the lineup over for the Brewers for Christian Yelich, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Again, thank you, Seema. I appreciate it. Yes, this was really cool. Big jar of water. Yep, I need a lot of water to talk. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back 0-1. I have a lot of bottles of water over here as well, just in case I need some more. Just ready to go. Brewers did bury the Bucks and runs scored against them. Yeah, I guess so. That's going to be inside 1-1. 1-1 to Yelich. Skeens delivers. That's a fastball upstairs. 2-0, 96 on the fastball. How's it going, Bruce? Welcome on in. A month ago, Brewers can't keep up this hard. I'm not following there, Bruce, but I don't know. Again, the Brewers are still a good team. Even if they get swept, the season's definitely not over for the Brewers. That's outside 3-1. Brewers are still going to be solid. They're going to come out of the break probably just fine. And I still expect the Brewers to win the division. I would be shocked. I would be shocked if they did not. 3-1 to Yelich. Yelich fouls it back. Not missing many bats today, really. I know he's got the 5 strikeouts, but it's really had to work for him. Let's go, Mike. Welcome on in. Yeah. What happened? The Pirates offense looking good. Let's go on, Roy. Welcome on in. Roy from Rowlett tuning in. The pitch. Wow, that should have been called strike 3. It's not. Davis is going to challenge. He's going to win. That's a backwards K. And that'll be strikeout number 6. That'll end the top of the 5th. Good challenge by Davis. Barely catches the zone, but it's a strike. That's all that matters. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Pirates lead 14-2 over the Brewers. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. Really do. All right. Doing it for the Pirates will be Brian Reynolds, Esmelin Valdez, and Ryan O'Hearn. Let's go to the Pirates. I don't think that'll happen. He would cost... No, I think the cost would be too much. It's over. Stop tripping. No. I refuse to say it's over. It's over when you see this screen. I guess you technically just saw it, so. Anyway. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Never? I don't know. Pain. Well, I guess you can see history here. 14-run support for Skeens and Insane. Yep. Very much so. Brewers don't want to face the Pirates. Yeah, I mean, I would argue that the Pirates have the Brewers' number. If, again, they hold on. I know that's going to tick. I'm going to kind of just keep it going now because it seems to tick some of you guys off. If the Pirates are able to hold on to this one, the Pirates would be 5-1 against the Brewers. So, yeah, it does seem like the Pirates have the Brewers' number. It is, yeah. Of course, we'll play them 2 more times. I think it's... I want to say a 4-game series in Milwaukee, and then, of course, a 3-game series in Pittsburgh. I'd let O'Hearn get hit 3 times in 2 days and not take up for him. I don't know. Well, I mean, you know, I think they're taking up for him with the, you know, the win. You know, but I don't know if he gets hit again. Oh yeah, I could totally see. You know, I can see that. And that'd be really cool. I have yet to really call a fight for baseball anyway. All right, Brian Reynolds stepping up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 and was hit by a pitch. Craig Yoho's on the mound for the Brewers. 3 ERA, the pitch. And that's fired in there for a called strike, 0-1. Steelers lead 14-2, yep. 2 touchdowns, yep. Steelers 14, Packers 2. Sorry, Simbin. Here's the 0-1. That's way outside. 1-1. 1-1 to B-Ray. Yoho readies and delivers. Checked his swing. Did not go. 2-1. Never fight when you're winning. I guess that's true. I would agree with that. I would agree with that wig. It does make you look sore. So yeah, I mean the Brewers will be probably the yeah. Here's the 2-1 upstairs. Did he go? He did not. 3-1. No swing. Oh, looks like Reynolds actually did go. Oh, well. 3-1 to B-Ray. It looks like Andrew Vaughn is playing third now for the Brewers. The pitch, as that's foul back 3-2. So Vaughn replaces Shoemake. Like I said, it looked like Shoemake had his ankle kind of rolled up on earlier. So, again, that's a shame because you just traded for him, and he might be heading to DL. The 3-2. Oh, and it hits Reynolds. Unbelievable. Hit him in the knee. Reynolds still just jogging on to first. I mean, the Brewers have plunked so... I mean, I got to look at this up at this point. All right. 1, 2, 3. So they hit the Pirates 3 times in the first game. Once yesterday, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 times in a series. That is pretty insane. The pitch high and in. Ball 1 to Valdez. Unbelievable. The Brewers have hit the Pirates 7 times this series. By the way, just if you're curious on how many times the Pirates have hit the Brewers, I don't think it's happened at all. As Valdez pops it up, and it is not playable. No, it's happened once. It happened once yesterday. Yelich was hit. So 7 times to 1. That is pretty insane. That is a shock. Wow. 1-1 to Valdez. Again, runner on first, nobody out. Yoho sets and delivers. That's fired in there for a called strike. 1-2. Packers' first preseason game for the Steelers. Oh, wow. Played 2 doubleheaders in a couple of games. Yeah, the Brewers played a lot against the Cardinals. A 5-game series. That's a swing and a miss. He struck out. There goes Valdez. 1 away. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, who's 2 for 2. Couple of RBIs and was hit by a pitch. Must be from California. I'm not from California. You talking to me? You can't be talking to me. I'm living in Texas. Definitely the opposite of Cali. That's high and in. Ball 1. O'Hearn looking at Yoho as Ramirez. Reynolds takes second. Wow. What a no. O'Hearn, he looks not. He's very upset. How's it going, Trisk? Thank you very much, Trisk. I appreciate it. 1-0. The pitch, or not even caring, just standing there at the plate. 2-0. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Cruz to DH when you get. No, he's not gonna be traded. He still has a few years left to control. The 2-0. That's fired inside. 3-0. No, Cruz will not get traded. Well, we lost the sub. Oh, well. But anyway. Yeah, definitely keeping Cruz. Taking all the way is O'Hearn. Bat flips the walk. Ball 4. O'Hearn is not happy. He has been, again, plunked 3 times. 3 of those 7 have been him. And, again, almost hit there as well. That'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 1 for 3. Chris is not happy. Chris, a Brewers fan, saying they started their All-Star break early. Yeah. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Let's go on back road. Welcome on in. We dedicated the series to you, Trisk. We did. 0-1 to Speedy Gonzalez. Runners on first and second, 1 out. The pitch. That's taken downstairs. 1-1. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's away. 2-1. If you lose enough subs, we can celebrate. No, you don't want that, though. It would not be a celebration. It would be more of like, okay, well, looks like I've hit my peak. Then I'd have to question things. The 2-1 to Gonzalez. That's going to be chopped foul. 2-2. Steelers up by 2 scores. Yep. It's looking really good there. Firecracker. Fire marker. I don't know why I keep saying it. I've said that multiple times with you. I'm sorry. Fire marker. Fire marker. 2-2 to Nicky G. Yoho again. On another pitcher for the Brewers. 18 pitches now in this inning. The pitch. Gonzalez chops this one foul. I think it went off of him because he is, hobbling a little bit. He seems to be fine. Let O'Hearn pitch next inning. Yeah, right? That'd be, oh, man. Well, that's how you let the Brewers back in the game when he plunks everybody. He would get ejected after the third batter. 2-2. Yoho taking his time. Gonzalez also taking his time. He's in the box now. 2-2 to Gonzalez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 outs. That'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, who is 2 for 3 on the day. Hit a home run. And thank you, Donnie. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I know you've been here quite a bit. Though I know that, some people that are here often aren't necessarily subscribed. But I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. The pitch to Ozuna. It's a ground ball to short. Tosses to second for the easy force. Out number 3. We go to the top of the 6th. The Steelers again leading 14-2 over the Packers. Again, thank you for we're back at 10,019. All right, due up for the Brewers going to be Jackson Chourio, Bryce Terang, and Jake Bowers. All right, actually, we can look at scores now. Thank you, Marty. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Michael. Well, I'm not showing the game. That's definitely not the game. Yeah, I do not show games here. That would get the channel. If I showed games, the channel would be gone. I would never see you guys again. All right, the American League Futures. I don't know really how to. The American League Future. The American League Prospects leading 6-1 over the NL. The Nationals leading 1-0 over the Yankees. The Mets leading 1-0 over the Red Sox. Phillies leading 1-0 over the Tigers. Royals 1, Orioles 0. Mariners 3, Rays 0. Indians 2, Marlins 0. The Cubs leading 2-0 over the Reds. Angels and the Twins 0-0. A's 1, White Sox 0. Braves and Cardinals 0-0. All right, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Thank you again for subbing. I appreciate it. Again, we are at 276 likes. Thank you very much for that. Trying to get to 300. That would be really cool. And, again, likes, all they do is just push out the stream to more and more potential viewers trying to catch the game. That's all it does. And, of course, it tells the YouTube that, hey, the medium channel is now doing a good job. So we graduated from small to medium channel. That's pretty cool. Still a lot of work to do. You were showing in my mind. Oh, well, thank you, Michael. That's what I try to do. If I'm doing a really good job, then you can visualize it. That is the job of the radio broadcast. So thank you very much. That is definitely one of the higher honors is when people say that they turn off the sound or, you can see the game, without actually seeing the game. That's definitely really cool. That's taken inside. Ball 1 to Jackson Chourio. Chourio's 1 for 2 on the day, has an RBI. 1-0. Skeens rocks and delivers a fastball on the outside corner. Not called a strike. Definitely should have been 2-0. Oh, Bruce. Yeah, no. Yeah. No, I recall you saying that. Yes. I agreed with you as well. I thought there was definitely, I don't know, it's definitely questionable. That's downstairs call a strike, so a makeup call there for Chourio. 2-1, 95 on the fastball. How's it going, Steven? Welcome on in. You're good, Nick. You're good. I understand. Here's the 2-1 to Chourio. Breaking ball downstairs, 3-1. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. JFM, what's up? Yep, it's definitely a one-sided game today. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. We are 3 touchdowns in to 10K. That's fouled back 3-2. Looks like the Pirates are starting to get somebody loose. Looks like that's Isaac Matson. Matson warming up. And hopefully, again, Skeens, if he can complete 6, I think that'd be a W. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out, tied him up. That was high and in. Sweeper that definitely got away from Skeens. I doubt that was the location he wanted. That is now, I believe, 7 strikeouts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 strikeouts for Paul Skeens. That'll bring up Bryce Terang, 0 for 2. And thank you, Dan. Yeah, I'm ready for football. Steelers games, oh yeah. That is my bread and butter, football. Thank you, Antonio. Appreciate it. Looks like Callie's out there chatting. I don't know why. Callie needs to find himself back in the dugout. Unbelievable. Skeens gives it up. What in the world? Why? Let him finish the 6th. Unbelievable. We have a pitching change, kind of unnecessary in my opinion. Extremely. Just let him finish the 6. Get that quality start. No quality start for him. Well, he gets a standing ovation anyway. 5 1/3, 2 innings, 7 strikeouts. I mean, that 82 pitches, just let him finish. No, I'm not one of those, oh, my lobster's too buttery, steak too juicy. It's just, I don't know, let him finish the 6th. I don't see the problem in that. Again, thank you, Antonio. I appreciate it. 12-run lead should be bullpen proof. Yeah, I know. We'll see, Eric. Brewers are frustrated. Probably. Scored 2 touchdowns, gave up a safety. Yep. Ben Roethlisberger was not sacked in the end zone. They called holding. And that's how. And that is how the Packers have scored. Ready for the All-Star break. Yep. Kelly and his prevent defense often prevents the Bucks from winning. Yep. Kelly and Tomlin, same guy. Show me a picture of those guys, and I'd be like, oh, that's the exact same. That's the same picture. Kelly smelling goofy belly. Okay, thank you, Trisk. Words of wisdom from Trisk. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Thank you for the 300 likes. That is awesome. That is really cool. I do appreciate you guys. Make sure again to subscribe, folks. I'll be back again for Pirates coverage Friday. That is, of course, the first game back from the All-Star break. Taking on Cleveland in Cleveland for a 3-game series. And then we got the Yankees after that. And again, during the All-Star break, I expect to call the Home Run Derby tomorrow. The All-Star game, about a 75% chance to call the All-Star game. And then Wednesday, Thursday, I'm off. A mini break. And, of course, we'll mix in some other baseball games as well. Really starting to ramp up the coverage. Starting to get some more doubleheaders in. As, again, the MLB season is starting to heat up. 0-1 at Terang. Terang's 0 for 2 on the day. Matson sets and fires. That's a breaking ball in the dirt. 1-1. They want to rest Skeens. I guess so. I think we'll see the new arm from the White Sox. We saw him yesterday, Ridlin. It was not good. He walked everybody, but then actually he only needed 1 out. Got it. Here's the 1-1 at Terang. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. They walked the bases loaded, but got the 1 out. So, you know. Yeah, but it was not a great debut, but he did his job. 1-2 counts to Bryce Terang, as that's going to be flared back. Still 1-2. What happened when I was gone? I don't recall when you left there, Scott. Nice, Tris. Good stuff. Here's the 1-2. That's up and away on the changeup. 2-2, 85 on that changeup. Two and two to Terang. The pitch. And that's up and away. 3-2. Fastball 94. Wonder if Valdez will yard again today. Was the walk intentional? Oh, I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool if he does go, but so you know, the walk was not intentional. He just flat out couldn't hit the strike zone at the time because he walked in a run when he did that. 3-2 to Terang. Matson kicks and fires. That's up and away. Ball 4. So he walks Terang. That'll bring up Jake Bauers 0 for 1 with the walk. And I agree, right. I do agree. I think he should have finished the inning. Should have finished the inning. Yeah, the walk was at the base load. Yep. Feel pretty confident. Oh, I hear you, Eric, but I don't know. Again, I don't know. You just don't accept anything in a win or you would in a loss, or, you know, just you treat each game, you know, similar. Obviously, you got to adjust to what's happening in front of you, but You know, if the score is 3-2, yeah, you leave Skeens in there for the sixth until he starts getting hit around or walk. He loses control. It would have just been 2 extra batters, ideally 3, or ideally 2, maybe 3. That would have been it. 1-0 to Bowers. The pitch as Bowers fouls this back 1-1. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. Really do. Oh, no problem, Scott. No, I have no idea what's happening there, Scott. Sorry. 1-1. Matson readies. Checks on the runner and delivers. Oh, that's in the dirt. It's 2-1. Matson having some trouble. Here's he's making his appearance in the 6th. Pulling for the Reds or Cubs? Yeah, Reds. Definitely pulling for the Reds. 2-1 the pitch. That misses upstairs. 3-1. Matson really looking rough. Yeah, I like Matson, but man, this is not a good start for him. Crazier things have happened, yep. It is too early to call. We've seen those things on election night. Too early to call. That's my professional take. That's sent out to left field. And that'll be caught by Reynolds for out number 2. That'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Sanchez 0 for 2. Got on via fielder's choice. Has an RBI as well. Maybe a 12-run lead is enough, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really think so, to be honest. Not with the Pirates. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. I don't know. I don't think the Pirates have allowed 14 runs or 15 runs yet this year. I guess. They've allowed a lot of 8s and 9s and 10s. They have. 0-1 to Sanchez. The pitch. Breaking ball just misses. Davis going to challenge. I don't think he wins this one. I think that's a bad challenge. We'll see, though. Hopefully, maybe it caught it. It did not. Just missed their 1-1. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Again, good luck with your Orioles. I don't know if they're playing yet. 1-1. Matson readies. Kicks and fires. That's a grounder. That squeezes through for a base hit. And that'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Garrett Mitchell. Mitchell 0 for 2 in this one. Ryan O'Hearn. Yep. Yeah, another 10 RBI game would be great. Well, Pirates as a team pretty much did that today. And thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. Yeah. BW, a friend of the channel. The pitch. Fastball at the knees for a called strike. 0-1, 193 on the fastball. One to Mitchell. 14-13 yet. Not yet. Preview, I guess, for the 9th inning, huh? The 0-1. That's in there for a called strike. 0-2. That's in at 17 pitches. Don't think he'll pitch another inning. Thank you for the sub. Very much. Very much. Thank you, guys. 0-2 to Mitchell. Called strike 3. He struck him out. Mitchell wanted a challenge. He does not. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Pirates still leading 14-2 over the Brewers. Had the same issue about 30 minutes ago. Really? I don't know what's going on there, Steel Town Girl. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not hiding, you guys. I promise. You're only hidden if you do something wrong, and no one's done anything wrong really today. think you guys understand what I'm trying to go for here, so I do appreciate that. All right, due up for the Pirates will be Jared Triolo, Henry Davis, and Jake Mangum. Got 200K in place for the Brewers on Kalshi. Feels so good. Blanco, appreciate you for hanging out there. I do appreciate it. Blanco, I think your bank account's about to go Blanco. Blanco, with bets like that, I don't think you're telling the truth there. But I appreciate you for hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out. Pirates gave up 11 runs this year. That was the highest. Okay. So, well, there. I mean, thought you Blanco. No, definitely not. You've been great. I appreciate your support. You've been fantastic. No. I promise. If decisions like that are made, it's definitely tough. But you have to be an absolute nut. Like first off, you probably aren't a regular if you end up getting blocked. And if you are a regular, I definitely give you a lot of chances. There's not for sure. Maybe you've been accidentally banned. I mean, I don't know. I don't really talk to BW. He's probably one of the... I mean, we're friends, and all that, like, as far as, like, the streamers, but I don't really talk to him. I really only talk to Rhino and JJ. I would say those are probably the, like, people I talk to off camera. I don't really talk to anyone off camera, to be honest. I don't know. We're trying to change that, though. We're trying to, be a little bit more friendly. Trying to collab a little bit more. All right, so Bryce Wilson's on the mound for the Brewers. As here is the pitch to Triolo. That's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. Triolo is 2 for 3 on the day. Has a couple of RBIs as well. Oh and 1 to Triolo, as that's a check swing outside 1-1. Oh, left was like 4-2. Oh, yeah, the Pirates put up 10 runs in the, was that the 4th inning? Man. They batted around and they weren't out until they batted around. Ozuna led off the inning with a home run, and then he was the first out of the inning. That's crazy to say. He hit a home run to start the inning, and the same player was the first out of the inning as well. As that's going to be chopped foul, and it's still 1-2. Yeah, Saturday, yeah. As far as collabs, like calling a game, I don't think that happens. I don't think that would happen. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be hit to right. That'll drop in for a base hit. Triolo keeping it going. He's keeping it going. Single for Tree. That's Tree hits for him. Look at that. Look at that. What a day for him. That'll bring up Henry Davis. 2 for 3 on the day. Of course, he has a home run and 3 RBIs. Thank you, Claude. Appreciate it for the $2 super chat. I do appreciate it. W's in the chat for Claude. Game almost done. Still probably another hour. That's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, this is a long game. This has been a long one. Showing a compilation of all that's happened today, as that's going to be in the dirt. Didn't check if he swung at it. I don't know. They weren't showing it. That's going to be... no, he did not. It's a 1-1. 1-1 count to Davis. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Wilson readies, kicks, and delivers. That's fouled back. Still 1-2. And runner on first with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. Wilson kicks and delivers a slider down and away. 2-2. Trailer taking a pretty big lead. No one's on at first. I guess it doesn't even matter at this point. The pitch. That's just outside. Sanchez trying to frame it. 3-2 to Davis. Welcome on in, Joseph. No idea what you're talking about. Not even going to lie. But appreciate you, though. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Davis saying he maybe make an appeal that he made contact. It looks like it's a strikeout. All right, that'll bring up Jake Mangum for 2 with a couple of walks. Has walked in a run as well. Guess I wrote that down wrong. Regardless, though, he has 2 walks. No, he doesn't. That's a triple. Okay, no, he did not walk in a run. Yeah, that was a triple, an RBI triple. Grounder to second. That's probably a double play. There's 1. Throw to first. That's 2. A double play. That's what I get for having terrible handwriting. I think a 3 is a B. Regardless, we go to the top of the 7th. Pirates 14, Brewers 2. Maybe the game will speed up a little bit. That'll bring up Sal Frelick, Joey Ortiz, and Braden Shoemake, who actually was replaced with Vaughn. So Vaughn replacing Shoemake in the top of the 7th. All right, we'll look at what's going on across Major League Baseball. Of course, we have a ticker down below, just in case you're wondering. But we'll also look right now. All right, the Nationals 1, Yankees nothing, Mets 1, Red Sox nothing, Phillies 1, Tigers nothing. Cubs 2, Reds nothing. Mariners 3, Rays nothing. It's either something to nothing at this point. The Indians 2, Marlins nothing. Royals and Orioles 2-2. The Angels 1, Twins nothing. White Sox 6, A's 1. And then we have the Cardinals leading 1-0 over the Braves. All right. Again, thank you guys for hanging out for this one. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. And thank you guys for your support today. Pretty crazy day for the Pirates. Really cool. Again, if you haven't done so already, make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. As we did cross 10K today. And of course, we could use some insurance. Could use some insurance. Like the Pirates have plenty of insurance at the plate today. Again, Frelick is 0 for 2 in this one. He'll be leading off the top of the 7th. Can't pitch Skeens. He needs to rest. We're going to... Well, I mean, we did pitch him, Kenny, so I'm not quite following what you're saying. Oh, yeah, no, Anthony, I'm telling you, I'm the worst. Again, thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. 20K again, hopefully by the Super Bowl. That is the goal. Again, thank you, Fear the Beard. Appreciate it. How many runs do you think the Pirates put up again? I think 14 is probably what we're going to see. Again, the law of averages just this really means that we're not going to see much. All right, so Frelick making his way again in the top of the 7th. Not too sure if Matson's out there. Looks like we don't see Matson. That's going to be Antoine Kelly, who fires 100 miles an hour. That's going to be fouled back 0-1. So Kelly, again, was brought up recently, had an appearance earlier in the season. Didn't go well as Amos is inside 1-1. 101 on the fastball. Pardon me, 1-1. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. And it's 1-2. Sorry, the score bug messed me up. Where's the 4-game series for the Brewers? They have 7 games left versus the Brewers. If they win 2 today, they'll need 2 more. No, I don't know. I don't know when that series is. So that's going to be off the plate 2-2. Let's go on, CB. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Here's the 2-2. That misses upstairs 3-2. Pirates will make any moves before the trade deadline. I hope so. I hope so. Hopefully at least a few more, as that's going to be fouled back. 99 on the fastball, 3-2. Thank you for the subs. I do appreciate it. believe we got 3 there, but I could be having that CTE, I suppose. 3-2 to Frelick. Everest just to the top of the 7th. This game has been, man, it's going to be quite a long one, as that's going to be fouled back, and it's still 3-2. New scoreboard looks really neat. Yeah, I like it too. I like it. I think looks a little bit more professional. Provides more information, a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think it's a good one. The 3-2, that's going to be skied and also fouled back. Again, the Brewers today working these counts, though, unfortunately didn't go their way. Let me see if the Pirates save some runs for the offense for the hated Brownies. I mean the Guardians. Yeah, I hear you. As Frelick sends this to right. Valdez is under and makes the catch for round number 1. Yeah, I don't really know how the Cleveland series will go. I mean, again, the Indians pretty good. The Indians are, I mean, right now, they are about to sweep the Marlins potentially. The Marlins, of course, they're ahead of us. Again, the Indians pretty solid AL team. One of the few AL teams that's pretty good. That'll bring up Ortiz. That's going to be fired in there for a called strike 0-1. Ortiz 1 for 2 on the day. Oh, and 1 counts. Kelly kicks and delivers. That's a fastball downstairs. 1-1. Games in Milwaukee, early August, 3 games in Pittsburgh, mid-September. Gotcha, Dave. Thank you very much. I just wasn't sure on the order of that, since that's going to be popped up. Playable, maybe. It is not. That's a souvenir. $400 people? Do we really have... I don't know. 400 likes probably doesn't have. That'd be cool, though. 337, 350, 375, maybe 375, maybe. 1-2 counts. Kelly kicks in, delivers. That's a dribbler to short. Triolo with it, throws to first, gets him by a step for round number 2. Good play by Triolo. Ortiz hustling down the line. That'll bring up Andrew Vaughn, who again replaced Shoemaker earlier. I suspect it's injury related. Shoemaker again, it looked like his ankle kind of rolled it there. That's never good. So yeah, Vaughn is at the plate. He has no plate appearances today, as that's fired in there for a called strike. Scorebug only for baseball? No, I plan on using it for football as well, but I'll still be playing around with other potential scorebugs. But I like it, though. I think it's very good, as that's a ground ball to second. Lau has it moving to his left, throws to first, round number 3. Pardon me, that's Callahan. Callahan now playing second in for Lau for round number 3. All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Pirates leading 14-2 over the Brewers. Due up for the Pirates will be Callahan, apparently. Tyler Callahan, Brian Reynolds, and Eswelin Valdez, assuming again that those guys are still there. Pirates may have brought the bench. Play cards at the end of August in St. Louis. Gotcha. PTSD from the last 30 years. I understand. The Guardians. Guardians, yeah. Again, never mind. I don't really have an issue with the Guardians. Again, the Indians, Guardians, to me it just sounds so similar. But yeah, I prefer Indians. Definitely. I'm looking forward to be called many things whenever the Pirates play the Indians. And we're gonna have the Chief Wahoo on the thumbnail. In fact, I can actually, let's see here. Let's see, I got some time. I think I already have it made. Let's see. I remember calling an Indians game earlier in the year, and people were like, why are you calling it the Indians? I'm like, did you not see the thumbnail when you clicked on it? like that is, to me, like if you see the thumbnail, you click on the stream, you come in here, then you hear Indians, like, I don't know what you're looking for. Like, you see the thumbnail, and you're still just confused on why they're being addressed as the Indians. That was pretty crazy stuff. That was the last Indians game I called. It was so annoying. Just dealing with every now and then you'd see some chatters like, oh, that's messed up, man. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. Well. Okay, buddy. That's great. You do what you got to do, and I will do what I got to do. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, they don't care if it's different divisions. I guess so. I don't know. I mean, Cleveland, Pittsburgh in baseball doesn't really seem to be anything. And then with the Browns, it's like, to me, they're so irrelevant. Like, what's the point of wasting time with them? And I feel bad. I have some really great Browns fans here on the channel, but they're not even worth the time of day, to be honest with you. They really aren't. How's it going, B? Welcome on in. I'm glad I just joined you. Heard my Indians. My Indians rant. It was a great time to join in. All right. It's going to be Callahan at the plate here for the bottom of the 7th. And the Pirates leading 14-2. I know it's there to be called the Indians. They cave the mob. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I still just call them that. Again, I grew up, they were the Indians, the Redskins, the San Diego Chargers. I still accidentally call them San Diego, the Los Angeles Rams, the Oakland Raiders, it's the Oakland A's. I mean, that's just... Now, I didn't really... the Montreal Expos, I knew they're the Nationals, but, like, I didn't really, watch much baseball. I don't think I ever watched an Expos game. I don't think I ever did. So that is why I just never really called them the Expos. 14-2 is insane. It is pretty crazy. Been a one-sided affair. All right, Callahan at the plate, batting .247, OPS of .784 on the year, 3 homers and 14 RBIs. The pitch to Callahan as Callahan sends this to left field. Chorio makes his way in and makes the catch for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds, or Reynolds, at least his spot is due. I'm not too sure if we'll actually see B-Ray. Looks like we're not. Who is this? I'm not too sure who that is. I cannot see. I don't know who that is. Is that the new guy? Here's the pitch. Yep, that's the new guy. That's going to be fouled back. This is Jacob Gonzalez. This is the new Gonzalez. Left-handed batter acquired from the White Sox. So this is his Pirates debut. We'll get to see what he provides here, as that's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's quickly 0-2 to Gonzalez. So we have Gonzalez with a Z, and that's Jacob, and then Nick Gonzalez with an S, with a Speedy Gonzalez. 0-2 to Gonzalez. The pitch, as that's going to be fouled back. Oh, and 2 count. The pitch inside, just missed. 1-2. Now, I happen to be, with the news, I was asking some White Sox fans in the comments section, like, hey, how is this guy, Gonzalez? They seem to really like this guy. So maybe a hidden gem, as that's going to be flared to shallow right center field. And it looks like it's going to be caught by Ortiz for out number 2. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes there. Only 1 at bat with Gonzalez, not really much info. Eswin Valdez is due up. Not too sure again if he's even playing. Pirates seem to be emptying their bench here in the 7th. Getting everybody a turn. Again, a really good day for the Pirates. Here's the pitch to Valdez. Check to swing. It's right down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. Ranting. No, honestly, the rant was a little bit more aggressive, I'll be honest. No, I hear you, CB. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be chopped foul 0-2. We have 2 Gonzalez. Yep. Reds winning. Let's go. That's good. 0-2 to Valdez. Wilson delivers high and in. 1-2. Again, the Pirates have been plunked 7 times this series. Only once for the Brewers. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Really do. That is quite the day. So thank you guys. Definitely a great day. So that's going to be upstairs 2-2. Great day for the Pirates. Great day for the stream. The channel. Really cool. 2-2 to Valdez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Valdez. We go to the top of the 8th. Pirates 14, Brewers 2. I think both teams just trying to get the heck out of there. I think it's all but over at this point. All right, let's see what we got coming up there for the Brewers. It's going to be the top of the order. It's going to be Yelich, Chourio, and Terang. All right. And thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. We'll also check out some scores real quick. Right now, the Mets leading 1-0 over the Red Sox. Yankees and Nationals 1-1. Phillies 1. Tigers nothing. Again, we need the Tigers to help us out. We also need the Yankees to help us out with the Nationals. The Reds, again, helping us out right now. But the Cubs have bases loaded. Reds leading 4-2 over the Cubs. Mariners leading Mariners leading 4-0 over the Rays. Indians leading 2-1 over the Marlins. Again, we need the Indians to help us out a little bit as well. Orioles and the Royals tied at 2 apiece. The Angels 1, Twins nothing. White Sox 6, A's 1. Cardinals 1, Braves nothing. And then Astros and Rangers 0-0. Again, as always, we'll be sure to redirect after the game is concluded. That is pretty much it. Again, after the game is concluded, I'll read off the stats for the players. Going to start doing that. I think that should have been done a long time ago. I do it for football. I don't know why I haven't been doing it for baseball. We'll have a redirect. So stay tuned if you want some more baseball. I think we'll go to Pure Adrenaline Sports. I think it's been about a week or so. I think about a week since I redirected over there. So we'll give him a hello, as he is also trying to get to 10,000, so definitely help him out. So that's going to be upstairs ball 1. Again, Yelich is 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be fouled back 1-1. Kelly, by the way, still on the mound. Antoine Kelly, the rookie reliever for the Pirates. 1-1. That's going to be a swing and a miss. 1-2. 99 right down the middle. Do apologize. They're not really showing the game. They're cutting back and forth between anything else but the game, so I'm not really getting a proper call. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be fouled back. Just cutting back and forth. And thank you, Miss Donnie. Yes, you guys are the greatest. 1-2. The Kelly fires that one inside as it goes 2-2. 100 on the fastball. Wildcard watch started around this point. Yep. I started a little bit early. Here's the 2-2 as Yelich fouls it back. Still 2-2. Again, the Pirates 3 games back of the Marlins for that final spot. Again, still plenty of time. Still plenty of games left. But yeah, after today, it's going to be 65 games. So definitely need to start making some ground. Kelly on the mound as he begins his windup. He kicks, he fires. That's once again fouled back. Here's the 2-2. That's a little dribbler to first. And it looks like he will step on the bag for round number 1. That's Gonzalez. Jacob Gonzalez playing first base. It's a lot of switching around for the Pirates. And so that'll bring up Jackson Chourio. Chourio is 1 for 3 on the day. I think that Valdez gets on his next at bat. No. I don't think Valdez will play again. I think we've seen the last of Valdez today at the plate. Check swing. That's outside. Did not go 1-0. So sorry there, Chase, but yeah, he's not going to be very unlikely that he is at the plate again, as that's going to be in there for a called strike, 1-1. This game is over before dinner. Oh yeah, this game should be over soon. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be sent out to right center field. Well, that's going to be a base hit. That'll extend the game a little bit. Valdez throws it in. Ideally, it's over in 30 minutes. Maybe 40. So a 1-out single for the Brewers. That'll bring up Jake Bauers, 0 for 2 with the walk. Injured hitters coming back for the Pirates soon, ideally. Let's go, Brewers. Appreciate you again, Flat Earth, for hanging out. That's going to be found back 0-1. Again, runner on first, 1 out. Kelly delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2. Final 4 teams to look up. Do you think we'll win the tournament? Yeah, I don't know. I've been, ever since USA lost, I've genuinely just not even cared about it. Such a disappointing result. As that misses outside, 1-2. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, CB. I can't provide an answer. I just have lost all interest in it. Kelly wants a new baseball. It's been a blast. A couple of grand slams. Right back in it exactly. For sure. The 1-2. That misses downstairs. 2-2. 86 on the changeup. Thank you guys for hanging out for this one. I know it's been a one-sided affair, but, you know, definitely have a really good crowd today. Really good crowd, so thank you for that. 2-2 to Terang. Kelly looks over at first. Kelly kicks and delivers. That's once again foul back again. These Brewers not missing many bats. They really just... they're just putting bat to ball. They're showing a highlight there. I'm not too sure what that was. 2-2. That misses downstairs. 3-2. Well, Flat Earth, you're completely wrong there about soccer not being a real sport, but it is what it is. Greenland have a team? I don't even know. I have no idea. 3-2. Kelly looks over. The pitch, as that's going to be sent to right, and that ball is gone. Bryce Terang with the 2-run home run, his 14th home run of the season. And the Brewers cut it to 10. I'm trying to say that unironically. 14-4 your score. Another safety allowed by the Steelers. For sure, Miss Donna, for sure. All right, that'll bring up Jake Bauers, 0 for 2 with the walk. Pardon my voice, 0 for 2 with the walk. That pitch is going to be high and outside, ball 1. One and 0. That misses outside, 2-0. Kelly just not, I mean, he's falling behind pitchers, or batters, I should say. Just not getting ahead, and it's not helping him out, as that's going to be scooped out to right center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Single, 1-out single for Bauers. Brewers again, they're not done. That'll bring up Gary Sanchez, 1 for 3 today with an RBI. Is this Kelly related to the manager? No, he's not. Davis going to have a chat with Kelly. Antoine Kelly, that is. Trying to calm down his rookie pitcher. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Again, I do appreciate you guys giving me the chance to call the game for you, as I know there were at least 2 other channels calling the game. I'm not too sure if, one of them was supposed to call another game. Yeah, I think he dipped. That freaking fraud, man. He's a fraud. He is a fraud. The other one, Joey Wagner, great guy. He's, I believe, still, he's calling the game. He's a much bigger channel, so I do appreciate you guys letting the smaller channel call the game, as that's taken outside ball 1. There is some beef happening. The channel much bigger than me. That's okay. Here's the 1-0. That's down and away too. Now this guy's got like 50-something thousand. He's a bum. He's a cheater. I will confront him one day. That is something I will do. Not today, though. 2-0 to Sanchez. That's fired in there for a called strike, 2-1. I think he's going to be okay with decent hitting, coach. Pitching. Oh, Kelly can fire it in there for sure, as that's fouled back 2-2. Again, his fastball's touching 101. For sure. I concur. I would agree. Home run. Yeah, that was a home run again by Terang. That was his 14th home run of the season. So again, 2-2 to Sanchez. Here's the pitch. That's fouled back. It's 2-2. No, Joey's got 26,000. Joey's a big channel. Joey does a good job. He's more into the Steelers. He covers with the Pirates when he can. He's been very supportive of me, so I really appreciate him. And, definitely. Again, you're a Steelers fan. We're already getting along on that point. So he's great. Here's the 2-2 to Sanchez. That's downstairs, 3-2. Kelly kind of just pitching around again, just not really locating the strike zone. That's how you can fall behind an account, get some more hittable pitches for the batter. But he takes that one. That's downstairs, ball 4. So runners on first and second for the Brewers with 1 out. Doesn't mean anything. A little movement in bad placement, but he's a little bit wild. The movement, I mean, it's not flat. It's not as flat as Montgomery's. Montgomery's fastball is flat. I'll pay more attention here, as that's going to be fouled back 0-1. Looks like the wave is broken out in Pittsburgh. Oh, and 1 count. Kelly delivers. That's going to be sent out to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. The Brewers going to tack on another. Mangum throws to third. That's going to be runners at second and third with 1 out. RBI single for Mitchell. Or RBI double, pardon me. Yep. 14-5. This game's not over. It's like Johan Ramirez is actually warming up. I did not think I'd see him at all today. Buckle up. Yep, exactly. This game's not over. Looks like Kelly's going to look back Mitchell to the bag. All right, Coach Murphy going to have a slow walk. The Pirates, Coach Murphy, anyway. Have a slow walk to the Pirates. The rookie reliever. Trying to calm him down. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Again, I do appreciate you guys for again, keeping me company and calling this game. Again, a great day for the channel. Crossing 10K. That's pretty cool. 59 days away from the NFL season. Of course, that's when it's really going to be something. So we'll try to get to 10-5 and then maybe 11K by the NFL season. I don't know. 11K, that's going to be tough. That could be Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that happens, but 10-5, 10-7-5 maybe. That'd be cool. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys' the kind words, but again, there are other streamers that do a great job as well. And I do encourage heavily to, to subscribe to the other streamers for sure. Again, there's just a lot of us out there. That's a ground ball to Kelly. Kelly looking back to third. Throws to first. Good decision by Kelly. Look back the runner. Great decision. 2 outs. But I do want you guys to try to subscribe to the other streamers. I really do appreciate the sub there. Support everyone here because it's rough. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's the hardest thing in the world, but there are some of us that do this for a living. Like, this is our only source of income. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside ball 1. And I don't know. Again, they put in a lot of work. A lot of them do a great job. And, I really would like to be a community that's really supportive of other streamers, especially if they're good people. If they're good people, that's a good reason to support them. That's why I support others. It's because, hey, they're good people. If they aren't good people, then I'm not going to support you. That's just the way it is. Right? I think if we stand for complete different things, then yeah, it is what it is. That's cool, but yeah, I mean, I really would like to see this community support others. And again, we essentially already have, right? But we're going to grow. We're going to meet new people. We're going to meet new streamers, and we want to try to help out others because I've gotten a lot of help, and I will pay that back tenfold. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. 1-2 to Ortiz. That's going to be skied to shallow right center field. Working his way in is Cook, and he makes the catch. Cook and Valdez like, hey, what did you want to do? Cook was like, you're going to call me off? You're not going to call me off? Regardless, the Brewers tack on a field goal, 14-5, as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Thank you for the subs. I do appreciate it. I really do. All right. So up for the Pirates again. This is kind of changing on the fly here because the Pirates are going to their bench. But O'Hearn, Gonzalez, and Ozuna again. Whether they actually make appearances, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like this year for the Cardinals. Paul, yes. He doesn't know what I'm talking about when I talk about redirects. Like I was telling him I can redirect to him and really support him. He's like, okay. And he hasn't turned it on, so I can't redirect to him. So, unfortunately, I cannot help him out. But, yeah. But, no, he does a good job. A really quality up-and-comer. Real quality there. Paul D. Except for Cubs fans. Yeah, there's a Cubs streamer I don't like. Won't mention his name. I don't like how he does his stuff. Just doesn't seem like a guy I'm hanging out with for sure. There's another Cubs guy I do like, but he doesn't really stream too much. He has the radio call, which I don't really, not a fan of that. It's kind of cheating, but he does seem like a good dude. So I'm a softie for just good people. I'm a softie for good people. Be 21 over? I don't know, Best. I don't think so. I did subscribe to Joey several years ago and subscribed to JG9 during the World Cup. If he didn't stream the World Cup, I wouldn't have known that JG9 likes soccer. Oh, no, he's big. He's getting into it. He likes soccer. Really wanted to make the World Cup a priority this summer, though. He was talking about that back in the playoffs, I remember. I was in there a lot. Now, I'm not as in there as much as I want to be. Just busy, but yeah, I'm really proud of his success. Some people were having success. It just wasn't happening here, and that's fine. I mean, I kind of went and dug my, or made my bed with baseball, and that's fine. I mean, baseball is a good backup. And yeah, it's more consistent for sure. Here's the pitch to Cook. That's a swing and a miss, strike one. So Cook is replacing O'Hearn as far as in the batting order, not at first. Cook with an OPS of 382 on the year, batting 176. 0-1 to Cook, the pitch. And that's fired in there for a cold strike 0-2. On the mound, still Bryce Wilson, the former Pirate, the former Brave. Yeah, again, there's a plethora of streamers. that are really, really quality and good. 0-2 to Cook. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. It's down. That's I fat fingered it. It's dough for me. That was not. I didn't celebrate Cook's strikeout. You guys know I would never do that. All right, that'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 1 for 4 today with 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Need to go, Mo. All right, have fun. Cover the Steeler game. Oh, yeah, all 17 plus playoffs will be here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pirates this season have hit 125 home runs. Last year, 117. Again, the offense. We're closing in. I think the last year's offense total was 580 something. I mean, just crossed 500. There's a chance we can do that early August, as that's going to be outside 1 and 2. Let's go, Pirates. That's going. Crisco, welcome on in. Here's the 1-2. That misses upstairs. 2 and 2. I know Trisk loves Pauldie. But yeah, again, Trisk or Pauldie just doesn't really figure out much of the YouTube stuff yet. So I can only do so much. I mean, I've offered like, hey, I'll definitely talk with you through email or whatnot. But if he's doing his own thing, he's doing his own thing. That's fine. I'm not going to be offended. But he's definitely a quality streamer for sure. 2 and 2 to Gonzalez. Wilson delivers. That's a chopper foul. Baseball, yeah, definitely more shocking and much better to me than I thought. Two and 2 to Speedy. The pitch. Gonzalez with a single. It squeezes through between short and third for a base hit. Speedy Gonzalez. He just hits, man. They're showing the notable batters on the IL. Griffin, again, he'll be out for a while. Cruz, broken hand. Again, 14 homers, OPS of 822. Horowitz with an OPS of 842, 10 homers. And, of course, they're not even showing Endy. Just the beat-up Bucks, and they can still put up a lot of runs. Here's Ozuna, as that's going to be fouled back 0-1. Pardon my voice here. Give me a sec. Sorry, sometimes I just start dying over here. 0-1 to Ozuna, the pitch. That's chopped foul, and it's 0-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Listen, William O, I'm sorry if you just heard off that coughing and all that stuff. It's horrible. Horrible. I am a joke. I am a clown. I am just a jester. 0-2 to Ozuna. The pitch. Sweeper away. Taken 1-2. And thank you, Pat. I appreciate it. It's a really cool milestone. It's really big. 1-2 to Ozuna. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 outs. That'll bring up Jared Triolo, who was Tree for 4 today, with a couple of RBIs. Who's leading the batting title race? Actually, I don't know that. I actually would not know. I know Otto Lopez, I think, was leading for a little bit, but not too sure as individually. That's a ground ball to third. Vaughn with it, throws to first. And a nice pick there at first. Really good stuff. Gets Triolo out. That is probably the final time the Pirates will be at the plate before the All-Star break. We go to the top of the 9th. 14-5. The Pirates leading over the Brewers. Looking for the sweep. Looking for the sweep of the NL Central leaders. Due up for the Brewers will be Andrew Vaughn replacing Shoemake. And then, of course, it'll go to Yelich and Choriel. How many subs on your Steelers live chat? I don't know what that really means there, Steve, to be honest with you. But again, football season, I got 6,000 of my subs from September to February. So, kind of a big deal. And that's And I ended the football season at 6,400. So I entered football season last year at 400 subs. So I got 6,000 of that once football season hit. So, of course, now we're moving to, football season. We're going to have 10. If we have the same growth, minimum, which would not be good, by the way, if we have the same growth at 6,000, we would be at 16,000. So we're definitely, I'm projecting that we're going to have an increase. And it's going to take a lot of work, but I'm going to do more football this year. I'm all in. And I have the bigger channel, I have the bigger base, so I should, in theory, gain more. I should gain more. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we will be at 20 once the football season concludes on Valentine's Day, which is crazy to think about. Valentine's Day football. Oh, man. But, yeah, no, it's all just one channel. One channel. I mean, I'm just a sports channel. I'm a football channel, but sports channel. Sinner just won Wimbledon. Oh, wow. Okay. Sinner, he might be catching up to Alcaraz then. Oh, you guys are bringing out the brooms. Yeah, I didn't bring a broom. I didn't want to be disrespectful. I mean, I'm not saying you guys are being disrespectful, but I feel like I'd also be jinxing myself if I brought the broom and had it right there. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. This would be the first sweep since the Twins series that concluded May 31st. So it's been over a month since the last time it's happened. Pirates sweep. By the way, Isert is on the mound. This is the guy we acquired from the White Sox. Again, he had a rough debut for the Pirates yesterday, but maybe he has a nice follow-up. The pitch as Vaughn sends this to center field. Backing up. He's at the track. And Cook makes the catch against the wall for a loud out number 1. As the Pirates are 2 outs away from pulling the final curtain on the Brewers. All right, and that'll actually bring up Luis Lara. Lara, pinch hitter for Yelich. Pirates what the Brewers? That's a good question. Gonna be at 39. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs, ball 1. Let me go ahead and see if he thinks I'm asleep, because he just asked me, hey, you still there? Yeah. Pirates, Brewers. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be taken outside 2-0. Let's see if I can get a good answer here. Hopefully it doesn't say today. Yeah, it says today. Stupid. I hate AIs. That's going to be fouled back 2-1. I really didn't think that would happen. I guess I should look up more stats, huh? It's been a while. Hopefully someone else has it. 2-1 to Lara. How come the Brewers? Appreciate the Steve, yeah. It's been interesting. Here's the 2-1. That's downstairs. 3-1 to Lara. Chris, yep. Chris is a Brewers fan. 3-1 to Lara. The pitch. That's upstairs. Ball 4. Lara draws a walk. And Jackson Chorio's due. I'm not too sure if, again, he's actually going to be at the plates. 2 for 4, though. And thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. Of course, Jeff, a Brewers fan as well. Here's the pitch to Chorio. Taken in there for a called strike, really. Did not think that got the zone. That's fine with me. 0-1. Chorio's asking about it. Brewers are out of challenges. Thank you, Seema. Thank you very much. It's been a good day for the Pirates. 2 outs away from sweeping, which that's crazy. Really cool. 0-1. Isert delivers. That's off the plates. 1-1. Isert's the new pitcher. Yep. He is the new pitcher again. Did not look good in his Pirates debut yesterday. He's already surrendered a base runner. The 1-1. That's a ground ball to short. Possible double play. There's one. Throw to first. He got him. It's a double play, and the Pirates complete the sweep of the Brewers. Wow, look at that. Unbelievable. The Pirates enter the All-Star break with 50 wins. How in the world did that happen? Everyone look at the schedule is like, oh man, they'll be lucky if they go 500. And I, of course, was hoping, all right, 49 and 48. If we can do that, we have a chance. Well, they are 50 and 47. 50 wins at the break. We deny the Brewers their 60th win. That'll have to happen against someone else. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Jeff. Thank you guys again for your support of the channel. But yeah, let's go Pirates. Let's go Bucks. Man, what a day. What a game. What a game. Again, that fourth inning where they just erupted for 10 runs. That's the difference of the ballgame right there. That 10th inning where the Brewers just couldn't get anybody out. All right. Let's see if I can get the stats for you. Let's see, is this the wrap? Yeah, you want to look at the box. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull a Cinnamon. Cinnamon, again, thank you for hanging out. I really enjoy going over the stats. That is not what I want. We don't need more of me. We need less of me. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about all the ads. That's just unfortunate. All right. Again, the box score, Yelich 1 for 4 on the day. Churio 2 for 5 with an RBI. Terang 1 for 3 with an RBI. Again, a 2-run home run for him. Bowers 1 for 3. Sanchez 1 for 3 with an RBI. Mitchell 1 for 4 with an RBI. Frelick 0 for 4. Ortiz 1 for 4. Shoemaker 0 for 2 and Vaughn 0 for 2. 8 hits for the Brewers and an error. Now for your Pittsburgh Pirates again. Really good stuff at the plate today. Mangum 1 for 4 with an RBI and a walk. Lau 1 for 4. Callahan 0 for 1. Pinch hit there. Reynolds 1 for 2 and an RBI. Jacob Gonzalez 0 for 1. Esmeralda Valdez 1 for 4 with an RBI and a walk. O'Hearn was 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs with a walk and hit by pitch. Cook was 0 for 1. Speedy Gonzalez 2 for 5 today with 2 RBIs. Marcell Ozuna 2 for 5 today with 2 RBIs. Really good stuff. Marcell Ozuna. Did I just say that? I'm an idiot. Triolo 3 for 5 today with 2 RBIs. And Henry Davis 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. And Davis and Ozuna with home runs. Both of them hitting their 8th home run of the season. Wow, wow, wow. What a day. What a day for the Pirates. What a day for the channel. Again, thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Again, thank you, Seema. I do appreciate it. Time the Home Run Derby, I think it's tomorrow at 7. I actually don't recall, though. 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll have to make the thumbnail. I've yet to make the thumbnail and all that, so we'll figure it out. But again, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. I really do thank you guys for your support of the channel. Like this, I really did not expect to hit the 10,000 mark. I know it might seem like I'm just yapping, right? I had to do it before football season to have a chance to hit the 20K. That was my mindset. And because of your support, because of you guys giving me a chance to call the game, and just again, because there's other options to listen. You don't have to tune into me and stay. But because of your guys, just, I don't know. Because of you guys giving me your time, I really appreciate it. And, of course, that's why we have 10,000. So, again, this is obviously, yeah, I'm very happy for the success, but it's also an extension of your guys' support of the channel. And I really do appreciate what you guys have done for me. You guys are really changing my life. Of course, still a long way to go. It's still not, again, I don't make a lot of money doing this. But we're getting to a point where I think, we will be doing that. Like we'll be able to live comfortably in the future. We are trending in a really good direction. So I do appreciate you guys for that. And of course, as always, again, the more investment in me, I of course will invest in you guys. I'll invest in trying to upgrade things and provide more information when I can. That's how I'll do it. Again, the graphics, again, it's more time I put in the channel. Are they the neatest graphics in the world? No, but definitely I see what you guys have done for me. I'm going to try to give you guys as much information as possible. And of course, again, a little other things as well. Maybe I can really improve what I offer for members. Don't really have much other than maybe like the pigskin picking or the fantasy leagues, that first access to fantasy leagues, which I'm getting my butt kicked in baseball. Thank you, Rhino. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I really in the 3%. Yep, I'm in the top 3% of all of YouTube. So I really do. I am thankful for you guys. I really am. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, 50 wins and 10K. Yep, really good day. Really good day. But yeah, 10K didn't think happened until mid-August. Yeah, I didn't think so. It was going to be a grind. Again, exiting football season at 6,400, knowing that last year from March to the beginning of September, I had 400 subs. Like, that is all I got. That is why I didn't think it would happen. So pardon me for, not shooting too high, or maybe, again, this was too high, but apparently not, because we did it with just under 2 months to spare. So hopefully we get 10.5, maybe 11 if we're lucky. 10.75 is probably what we'll end up with. Hopefully the Pirates keep winning, so if the Pirates are more relevant, they'll, bring in more of a crowd. I know there's a lot of Pirate fans that haven't discovered the channel yet, for sure. So definitely a lot more Pirate fans. Of course, we're just ready for football. See, I'm ready for football, but I definitely appreciate what has happened now. Or from the end of the Super Bowl to the beginning of the new season. So, again, shout out Rising Rhino. Pardon me. Shout out Rising Rhino. Definitely a big reason why I've been able to connect with other streamers. Again, like I'm talking about earlier, make sure to spread the love. Subscribe to Rising Rhino. He's on the way to 10K as well. So subscribe to him right now. Rising Rhino, Sinbin Stream, Pure Adrenaline Sports, Play-by-Play with JJ, Orioles Birdwatcher, Thomas Fitzpatrick. There's so many streamers. G-Man started up a channel. District Nation again. District Nation does a great job. CeeLo, Bombers Game Mike. Again, a lot of people. Joey does a great job with the Steelers. So just a bunch of other channels that also deserve a lot of love, and of course we'll be sure to help them out as they've helped me. So I really appreciate it. But that is probably going to be it for me. Again, no Pirates until Friday. I'm not withholding coverage. It's just they don't play again until Friday, where of course they will take on the Indians. So again, if you're just one of those that just gets, doesn't like that, well, just I guess don't tune in for those 3 days. I don't know what to tell you, because we're going to have that logo right there, and you'll hear the Cleveland Indians a lot. Just, it's just the way it is. We're going to be a little bit different of a channel when it comes to that type of stuff. That's everyone else essentially is like that, not me. So 20K by the end of football season. That's the goal. It's going to be a grind, but that's what the it's going to be a tough weekends ahead of me, ahead for me and ahead for us right now. So anywho, I will catch you guys later. Thank you for giving me your time as always. I really do appreciate it. I'm very thankful for that. Again, like I said, I'm not kidding. You guys have changed my life. You guys have given me hope that this thing will be very successful, and I believe it will. I know it will. So, all right. We're going to redirect over. It's been about a week since we've sent people over to Pure Adrenaline Sports, and I believe he's still on. So we're going to head over there again. He's on his way to 10K. So it's a little bit of a race there between Rising Rhino and Pure Adrenaline Sports. Who will be the next to hit 10K? Well, I guess we'll find out. Help them out and sub. Appreciate you guys. See you guys next time right here on the Dr. Delay Sports Network.
Tonight, tell. Every seed holds a dream somehow. The bridges stand like they always have, watching generations pass. From April days to October hopes, we're chasing every chance we have. Hear the crowd begin to sing, feel the energy it brings. Raise the Jolly Roger high, let it wave across the sky. Every pitch and every play, Pittsburgh pride won't fade away. Black and gold, we're standing strong through the highs and all the long nights. We'll be here with Dr. Delay. Raise the Jolly Roger today. The Skeens takes the mound, the crowd comes alive. Fastballs blazing as they fly by. Ashcraft battles with the fearless heart, bringing the fire right from the start. Reynolds keeps the lineup moving along, steady and strong when the game's on the line. O'Neal Cruz can change it with one mighty swing, sending moonshots where the outfielders dream. Brandon Lowe brings power when the moment is big, finding the gaps and delivering jacks. Ryan O'Hearn steps in, ready to fight, helping keep the offense rolling all night. Spencer Harwood strikes through every at-bat with the coolest bat flips. After the fact, Nick Speedy Gonzalez is flying around, turning base hits into extra ground. Connor Griffin's future shines bright, a young bucko chasing the spotlight. The next generation is coming our way, building tomorrow while winning today. While winning today. We've waited through the storms, held on through every year. Still the city fills these stands, still the voices persevere. Through every